Alright, in that case, hello everyone, welcome to Retro Book Club, where we all bring games, and sometimes we get hungry because of UFO. Someone tells me that's not gonna be the...
it's a common problem.
It's a common problem. I feel like I have to go out and get more noodles now. But quick thing before we start, this will be the last stream with my current headset. I gotta switch them out, so if the next episode of Retro Book Club sounds a little wonky, I'm very sorry. It's gonna take some fine tuning. But farewell 450s, you've served me well. That being out of the way, we got your usual hosts. We got me, we got Nick, we got Upcoming Games.
Oh, hit me.
He's now two people.
I am two people. What are you talking about? I am multiple people.
Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, but it's actually Okami of Games and Nick.
I mean, hey, that's kind of just how the internet works. Your IRL personality, your internet personality, it all works out.
Right. Actually, my internet, my streaming, and my IRL are both the same.
Right.
I'm just a dick all around. Fuck it.
Let's keep going. We got two returning players. We have Anon Kobold.
Hey yo.
And we have Freezestar, who actually I haven't seen in a while. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I keep getting distracted by other things to sign up. Also, you know, I've been busy with other retro-related catastrophes.
Like swap race.
That also involve Okami somehow.
Yo, remind me to send you a game later because I actually like this game. We actually mentioned it
Also,
earlier.
hi, I am eating right now.
Yeah. Damn it, you're making me hungry already.
You guys are making me hungry, and I'm waiting until after.
No, I made sure to eat before we started.
I have already eaten.
Yeah, I probably drank before we started.
but yeah, we got a new player today. We added to the roster with Cyanide 1007.
What's up, guys?
I'm just gonna call him Cyanide because it's
Or Cyanide, whichever.
Hi.
Cyanide 1007 just rolls off the tongue.
Cyanide is what I even call myself. I don't even have my numbers when I introduce myself, so.
Well, I'll just either call you Cyanide or Cy, one of the two.
Yeah, whichever.
But as usual, we got the games, we got the players. Nick, what's our order, my dude?
Anon will be leading us off today. After that will be our newcomer, Cyanide. Third is going to be Freezestar. Fourth is Dune. And finally, it will be me. So, let's get rolling with the first game of the night. Anon's game. So tell us, what have you picked out for us this week?
You know how I like strategy games, right?
Yeah.
Oh no.
And I know how well they work over here.
Well,
Oh, no.
it is the grandfather of real-time strategy Dune 2 for the Sega Mega Drive, Genesis, and I
It's-
do have names.
Yeah, you sent me, Dune, the battle for Arrakis, I believe that's pronounced.
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, putting it up. It's a Mega Drive, you know what that means.
It also has an included tutorial with it, so,
Oh, thank God, we're not gonna be XCOM'd.
I mean, we're still probably gonna be confused as all hell.
the tutorial's kind of thorough.
Oh no, it's Virgin Interactive. I don't know, I have a feeling I know what that means.
Oh, jeez. We got
Take on the music though.
digging the OST
Digging the what?
original soundtrack.
Oh,
the music.
yeah. Oh.
Voice acting? Excuse me, you can't
Wait,
do
there's
that to me.
voice acting in this?
Yeah, someone said Dune, a battle for Arrakis.
Yeah, I just heard that too.
What? You pretty game?
I mean, there are games with voice acting. I know.
Fair enough. Okay.
I know this is not the only game we're gonna have tonight with some voice clips.
I know what this means.
Okay, there.
Alright.
I mean, I vet all.
One thing.
I usually make an effort to vet all the games that get submitted just to make sure I have a basic understanding of them.
Go! Game!
Now, should we all start with the tutorial? Since,
I mean, we should just leave it up to the people who want to try it.
Yeah, if they want to jump
Yeah.
straight into it, that's their decision. If they want to go to tutorial, that is also their decision.
If they want to get ruined by the game without knowing what to do, then, you know, that's their call. Also, one of the VR games that I have has said some people skip tutorials. Some people will regret this.
Some people skip straight to the game without even getting the starting noise. The starting gun, or whatever it's called. Like I do.
Harvest spice? Hell yeah, no, we got spice.
Oh no, we're in trouble.
Alright, is everybody set?
Let me
Yep.
test something. Yeah, we're set.
Okay. Starting then in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dune.
There's options?
Oh man,
Oh,
options.
these-
No
These-
way.
I'm
these
being
aren't the
told
most
how sand
The
works.
terrain.
Okay, music is on, sounds are on, radar is on, music test. Oh, there's a password system. Okay,
Yeah.
makes sense.
It would help if my
These
stream
aren't-
could hear everything.
Oh
Not the
no,
most
please don't tell me this is a
intuitive.
real-time strategy game.
Oh, it sure is a real-time strategy game.
Oh no, I can't play no, I don't play real-time strategy games. There's too much for me to keep track of.
Yeah,
I will
I went into this expecting this probably will not last the full 30 minutes on account of being an RTS game. But we'll see what happens.
like at least this is not gonna last long for me because I can't do RTSs at all. It's hard for me to keep track of everything.
Yeah, and I'm
I mean,
going through the tutorial now. While there is a tutorial, they basically dump a lot of info on you. So keeping track of all that after just watching it once is going to be a task.
Have fun.
There's a building just for viewing the map.
yeah. Haven't you heard of a radar, silly?
Yeah, but not even Command and Conquer. You don't need a separate building just for seeing the map.
No, you do. It's a
Well,
comm
that's why I don't
center,
play
I
the game.
think.
Which Command and Conquer do you have to go to a building to view the map?
Well, you don't have to go to the building. You just have to build it to view the map.
That's the point.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Dune had a video game? Sure as hell did, Zant. Hi.
had several. Though they're all movie licenses, technically.
Oh, frick. I knew that's what the whole Catch-22 was with this game. Frick.
Thankfully,
I'm gonna
this is the
hack a
one
house.
good game out of them all.
Good question mark for people who are good with RTSs. AKA, not me. My one brain cell can't handle it. It cries every time.
Yeah,
Probably
RTS
so.
RTS is definitely not my wheelhouse, so this will be interesting.
RTSs bring back the memory of StarCraft.
StarCraft. I actually have that downloaded.
I had it. I lost the disc.
Wait,
I
the
cheated.
original one?
I think it was StarCraft 2.
Oh, well, I guess something was lost there.
This was back in the day when these games were not on a download basis; they were on a CD-ROM or DVD-ROM or whatever the fuck it was. Point is, okay, I don't like these tutorials. Just let me. I prefer interactive tutorials.
Yeah,
Tutorial.
I did say the tutorial was not great. You just didn't know how not great it was.
I expected some form of, but this is more than. This is,
I wish the tutorial actually gave you controls.
Yeah,
That would help a
it's
lot.
basically just a text dump.
Okay, I would have to
It's-
agree that at least yeah.
And the
I
big
wish I
thing this
could
game
control.
has going for it so far is the voice clips.
Yeah.
my brain.
What's-
This is a building. This is another building. This is yet another building. This is yet another fucking building.
I saw the one that gives me power. It gives me power, and that's the only one that I know.
I don't like this already. I haven't even started playing. I'm just looking at the tutorial, and I'm just like, no. No.
Yeah,
No.
I tend to
This
bring a
feels like-
lot of stinkers.
This feels
I'm still
like,
trying to figure out how you build more than a concrete pad.
Oh,
I've built some buildings, but I don't know what I did to get to that point. So there, so
you
you.
bring the cursor over
Fuck
to
this.
the con yard. Hit the
Oh,
A
wait,
button,
hold on.
and you'll be able to select some more buildings.
Yeah, we've also got a
No,
wind trap and a
tutorial's
refinery.
There we go.
The game's teaching me, guys. Press the A button to select the build. What? Okay. I think my brain cell's trying to reject all this.
My one brain cell, it hurts.
Brain dirty.
Your brain hurty.
All right, I will give this.
Brain's gonna about to self-destruct in about 10 minutes.
Coin operated brain self-destructs.
Not one of my brightest ideas.
Wait,
Hold
we
on,
have
can
right
I
ideas?
find that sound? Hold on.
Oh, I've found a.
Construct point slot has been activated. 10 seconds till detonation.
Coin operated
Oh, no.
self-destructs. Not one of my better ideas.
My one brain,
Construction.
your brain cell's trying to process it. It's coming with 404 errors. This is quite literally the
You're
coming
looking
one ear at the other.
They're shooting me! What's happening? I hate these games for
Yeah, my prediction is this is probably gonna go to like the 10-minute mark.
I don't need more concrete slabs.
Click on the main building, then it freeze. And you can pick other things besides concrete and concrete.
Well, the game didn't take it. The game didn't even let me live for 5 minutes before it started throwing
Wait, what?
enemies at me.
No, wait, what? No,
Oh, nice.
what'd you say? You said something, game.
Oh man, credits are low.
Again.
How do I harvest spice?
Yeah,
again?
mine are too. I was like,
You
wait,
have to
what?
send a harvester to it. You have to press A on the harvester, and you have
Which
to.
one's the
lead it.
harvester?
Blue vehicle.
I have multiple.
Giant blue vehicle.
Okay, I have multiple giant blue vehicles. I was gonna say.
Two.
You guys say blue vehicles. I
And
have.
it's like it has a
red
Tetris
vehicles.
piece on the top, like a T.
Okay, so we just drop it off
Oh,
here.
they said acknowledged. Huh?
Oh, doesn't look like it. Yes, I know my credits are low. You don't need to remind me. Here we go.
There. Building a refinery got me my loader.
Can I go back to playing UFO? Yakisoban.
UFO Kamenyaki Soban.
Yeah, I'd rather play that.
Okay, I am now harvesting spice.
Yeah, I'm dropping
Very
off.
Nice.
I'm dropping off all the spice I've harvested. Too much spice.
Destruction complete.
Base under.
Already
Ooh.
based off of. I don't like this already. This tutorial sucks. I'd rather have a. If there's
It
one thing
sure
that,
does.
There was an RPG game that
Move closer to the enemy.
Anon put in that actually gave us a tutorial that it was interactive.
The one that played
forgot-
like XCOM, right?
Yeah, kinda. It had a really
GBA one?
weird cover art, but
The GBA one.
yeah.
Yeah, that one. I don't remember that one. I don't remember the name of that one, but I know which one you're talking about. I was hoping it'd be more like this. I was wrong.
You were wrong.
Or, I was hoping this would be more like the GBA one. I was wrong. That's the right one.
Yeah. So I got a question since we're playing a Genesis game. Has anyone actually watched the Nintendo Direct?
I have by this point. They announced new
Any-
Genesis games. But they're gonna add Genesis games to the Switch Online.
Genesis games and N64 games.
Yeah. Or
Thoughts?
a premium. I hate this model just because they're wanting you to pay more money for these games. That's really what my thoughts come down to. Granted, we don't know how much more yet, but the fact that they're asking for more money out of you for this, it's like, stop that, Nintendo, you're drunk.
Stop it, Nintendo, you drunk.
What? They have voice acting, but they don't fucking voice act this? Man.
You're asking to put voice acting on a cartridge.
There's voice
They've
acting
done
on
it.
this cartridge, though.
What the fuck are you talking about, Anon?
You do know how much space voice acting takes up on a physical cartridge, right?
But then why is there voice acting?
Why?
Why is there voice acting then for like very minute things in this game then?
Dude, he's got a point. I mean,
Yeah, it does. I mean,
You can't tell me how it's
yeah, he does.
You can't tell me that. Oh, it's. Do you know how expensive? Then why the fuck did they put a voice acting in here? They had voice acting in Pokemon Yellow.
This is true.
That's no
That
true.
is true. They had voice acting in Pokemon Yellow.
Pikachu's Pikachu's is a lot of things. Most of which are Pikachu. But that's beside the point.
Pikachu.
But yeah, point being,
Please find the spice.
you can't tell me. My poor brain. I don't like this. I hate this so much.
Well, you find the spice.
The one brain cell.
Fuck this stupid game. Oh my
sorry,
god.
it's powered your RTS.
I forgot there's 3 people here now.
I don't. An enemy is approaching. What?
All I hear is, "Mommy, help me!"
Oh. What the fuck? What? Huh?
Oh,
We'll go and make
Screw your
no
enemy
of
units.
boys.
Okay, where's that vehicle? Yeah, here it is. Why don't you go pick up all the spice that's here?
Okay.
Reporting. Acknowledge.
What the fuck?
What the fuck? What,
Run
Tim?
away, you scary bastard.
Oh, hey! Wait, outposts are what? Oh, that just reveals. I think that.
Apparently, even Anon is learning things about this game.
Well,
He hasn't even loaded this game up.
Yeah.
I've played this before.
What?
Oh, don't attack our ship! What the fuck are you doing?
I just haven't played in a long time. The only time I've played this was like on the Android tablet.
God damn it.
Let's drop off some more spice.
In college or something.
Spice and everything not nice.
So I sang Reach for the Stars earlier and realized I only know half the song. That happens. That happened to me. I don't... No, I'm sorry. I can't play any more of this. I'm
Alright,
done,
we'll
so
go
I'm
ahead
out.
and mercy kill this at the 15-minute mark then, so about 2 more minutes from now. And we'll move on to something else.
Fucking brain hurty.
Uh-oh.
I think we've learned that RPGs just may not be a strong suit here.
I mean, I expect that from, for RBC, but at the same time, like, if we want to just move on, we can always just, like, cut a game early.
Yeah.
Like, that's why it's 30 minutes max, and not, like, 30 minutes no matter what.
if it was only 30 minutes, no matter what, man, that would suck.
No, like, remember, this is still, like, a thing for just having fun with the game, so I want to ensure that there's some anti-frustration for that reason. Oh man, I've gotten over 1,000 credit. Victory. I guess I got victory somehow. Okay.
Yeah, the first mission is you just collect 1,000 credits off of Spice.
Yep.
So
Oh hey, I've done
And
that.
the next mission is you collect 2,000 credits off the spice.
2,700.
I'm gonna need 2 vehicles just to speed things up.
I might actually.
I'm glad this is also one of those games that uses passwords that are actual words instead of complete gibberish.
Oh yeah.
Your password is diplomatic.
If you're playing Atreides, it's different ones if you're playing the other factions.
Alright, that's 15 minutes, so I think we're going to call it here for this game.
Yeah. At least I didn't game over, but yeah, I think it's good.
That was.
We're gonna take a quick minute break, and when we come back, Cyanide's game is gonna be up next. See you in a bit.
See you soon.
Oh no, we're in trouble.
I think in the meanwhile, I'm actually gonna quickly grab a sound effect. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'll be BRB bathroom.
Sorry your games keep getting killed early.
It's okay. I kind of expect it, considering I mean,
at least the game didn't immediately kill you. At least I will give the game this positive: it didn't throw you on into the deep end, expecting you to know how to do everything.
I gave you a tutorial.
Hey, I threw myself into the deep end to do so.
Yeah, BRB.
And by the end of it, I kind of got the gist of what I needed to do, so... But it's definitely not the easiest pick-up-and-play game.
As soon as I got told how to access other shit, I was off to the races. I completed that first one in no time flat.
Yeah, I took my time with it just because RTS is not my wheelhouse, and they're a bit slow-paced. But so it be. Anyway, our minute break is up, so it is time to talk about our second game of the night, coming to us from Cyanide.
Cyanide. Jenks.
Me, yes. So, like I stated for Freezestar before, haven't played really much retro games. So, because I came late into the whole gaming scene due to other
I think you mean Tune, and I don't remember.
Yeah, Freeze might have been... Because Freeze showed up a little bit later.
Yeah. So, I just went through the list and decided to grab a game that I thought was kind of interesting. And one that obviously hasn't been on the list that you guys have done before. And decided to grab, Aliens Thanatos' Encounter.
Aliens Thanatos Encounter.
Yeah. And thought it would be kind of fun for all of us just to see what it's about if most of us haven't played it before. So
I loaded this up for a little bit for testing, and I mean, I don't think it's too hard to understand what it is we have to do in this, so Ailey says that.
Yeah. I grabbed that.
GBC.
Yep, this is a Game Boy Color game.
Goodbye, Genesis controller. You're not needed anymore.
Only 4 Game Boy Color, according to this box art, so it's probably one of those,
A Marine platoon is returning home to Earth after a training mission.
It's probably one of those see-through cartridges.
The ship's computer, Mother, picks up a distress beacon from the space freighter Thanatos.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. You can load up Game 2 now.
This game?
Mother receives instructions from Marine HQ to set a course, wake the Marines, and get to the giant freighter.
Fox Interactive and GHQ.
So wait, did Side's game just start up?
Yep. Well, we haven't started
Marines
playing
clear the
yet.
dock with the Thanatos.
But you do have clearance to load up the game.
Okay. Yeah, just do that.
And do it.
They guide their ship towards the freighter, ready to...
Why is my achievements not going away?
The Marine dock with the Marine stuck with Thanatos on board the massive vessel.
I have to do a little bit of recropping, just because Game Boy Color aspect ratio. Your Substill Mod Doom thing shows up over the game, by the way, Freeze. Just so you know.
Huh? Oh yeah, sorry. I can turn that off. I don't need that right now. If it makes it probably makes it look cleaner on your side.
Yeah, it bleeds over a tiny bit. At least with a Game Boy Color game.
Good thing that I actually had this his text set up and ready to go.
Okay, I need to quickly reload that.
Alright, I'm actually gonna go ahead and reset because I really want to see that juicy exposition. That sound effect.
There we go.
Hold on.
And this is some really nice pixel art.
Crawfish Interactive.
There we go.
That crawfish is extremely happy.
I am ready to go when everybody else is. Everybody
I
set?
am also ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Alright, I don't hear any objections, so starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Aliens. Thanatos encounter.
Here we
Look
go.
at, look at all these developers.
Options? No way. There's options.
The game has
Vampire.
options?
There's
Never.
Can't believe this has
surprisingly
become a
enough, there's
recurring
some
joke.
games on here that don't have an option setting period.
This area is where you will set up your command post, clear the docking bay of any unwanted guests before moving deeper into the ship.
So I played this game for a little bit to get the general gist of what we're supposed to do. You have to find all the people, and you gotta pick them up, and you have to find all the aliens and kill them. Sounds simple enough, yeah?
Wrong!
If it sounds simple, it's not simple.
I mean, it really is that simple. You may need to take some time to getting used to controls, so,
You
can hold
just
A-
to note. Sorry.
So by default, if you're holding A to fire, you will also strafe. If you hold select and hit left or right on the D-pad, you can also do locked or free. I think strafe is the best format for this, so that's what I stuck to when I was testing this out. But that part is kind of clunky, how to change them, because it's not just, oh, press select and then select which one you want. No, you hold select and hit the D-pad.
You can also change your default setting in the options between those three.
I don't doubt that. Although, I think strafe is fine as a default option.
The screen hurts my eyes despite it being blue. Yeah, to be fair. Also, the character select, I feel this is less pixel art and more like someone took a picture and just crushed it to hell. Just deep fried the picture. Cadet Jor-El is missing his eyes. Someone bring him his eyes, please.
So, wait.
The aliens got it? You gotta get them back?
We're gonna play as Cadet Jor-El and get revenge against those
see
damn aliens that took his eyes.
Are you saying something?
An alien with like 2 fingers sitting out there and he's got an eyeball. Here's looking at you, fucker.
Were you saying something, Anon?
How do I strafe?
Just hold down the A button. And you'll strafe automatically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you strafe while you're firing. That's at least what it's set to by default.
It's amazing that these aliens can be just killed with a pistol.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty dang convenient. I'll give it that. Although sometimes the hit detection is a little questionable.
I mean, you gotta shoot him in the face.
Yeah, that's...
So it makes sense.
Okay, I keep running over this Marine to try to pick him up, and it took me like 50 tries. Oh, I died.
Oh! As you said that, I fell through a hole and I didn't die.
Crap, accidentally shot. No, I don't. Okay.
Funny enough, there is actually a modern Aliens game now. It's
Well, there's multiple.
Fire team.
Fireteam, yeah.
Alright,
I thought about getting it.
alright, so it looks like this.
Interesting.
It So it looks like this game does the TMNT thing of your lives are basically how many characters you still have left. So when one person dies, then you gotta send in the next one.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah. That said,
one of your people fucking died? Too bad. Send in another.
That said,
Yeah, it's like,
probably make sure it'll watch your health. Or rather, they didn't die, the game said they were captured.
Oh, yes, because that's what aliens do. They capture.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, are we talking about the same aliens?
Oh. Oh, no, you don't. You get your ass over here. Oh,
Back here, fucker.
that's for my eyes, you bitch.
Is everyone? Have I
want
gotten
my
everyone?
eyes.
No one on the radar. But there's someone right there.
There's a lot of people on that you have to get in total.
Yeah, I see a lot. Yeah, I see a lot more people here now.
Yeah, you're gonna be in this stage for a little while.
I love the little bits
Where's
that you get.
Like,
when
where's
you...
Waldo?
Oh my god! Get off of me!
The game keeps delivering me because when you get a marine captured, you only have 200 seconds to save them. The problem is I have to figure out where I need to go in order to save them. I would assume it's go to where they died. Problem is I don't remember where that is because there's not a whole lot on the map that's particularly distinct.
There's not a whole lot of map.
Yeah.
This game knows how to make something forgettable.
There we go. I completed the level.
Nice.
Where's the level exit video game?
That you gotta figure out.
Exit? Level exit? What level exit?
Yeah, they ask you to proceed to level exit. They get a shotgun? Oh, I must have gotten that. That must have been a shotgun. Oh, definitely equipping that.
Stop running away from me!
That marine's
Yes,
gonna
you wa-
super die.
You just one-hand the shotgun. Amazing. Not exactly. I thought it would be a spread shot. It was not.
You were very disappointed, I know.
Please die. Thank you.
Thank you.
Alright, I should probably use some of those med kits. Make sure I don't die.
Let's say this looked very vaguely level exit-ish, and I was right.
Yeah.
Level 2, docking bay. You are in the docking bay corridors. In order to make a safe place for the survivors, clear out this area and then exit to the north. This is just a kill everything.
Seems like that kind of game, in general.
Quit running away from me, you fuck. Just let me grab you and put you on my shoulders. We'll totem. This is totally Legend of Zelda.
We'll
There we go. There's someone with a good amount of
Oh, there's a
stamina.
face hugger.
You have found Facehugger.
Just get closer. I just wants to give you a hug.
Right.
That's basically how it goes.
Nice, wet hug and kiss.
Oh, bugger.
He wants to
there's
suck
some-
your tongue.
Hopefully this will
Oh,
be
no,
where the
that's
last batch of
sweet.
people are. Because every time I think I get the last of them, more flips show up on my radar.
Get over here, you.
Oh, this Marine's reduced speed really doesn't help that.
Ah, crap!
Do I shoot out these gloves?
Oh, God.
No, that's not the solution. Where do I go then? I see people on the other side, but
Yes.
there's another pistol.
Good old blips.
Just get stuck on a wall.
Ah, no!
We're going
It's
left.
a facehugger! It's a
Hey,
freaking
Rod.
facehugger! Die, you! That's for my left eye. Wait, it's not dead. Now it's dead.
That's from my left eye.
That's
Oh,
from my
crap.
left
Okay, loads of
eye.
speed. That's what I want to.
Go on. Jesus, there's zigzag and they can learn. Oh my god. Fucking hell. Wait, did I die? Oh, all level objectives have been completed. Proceed to level exit. Okay, sweet.
It looks like
Cool.
when a
Because
marine
the shotgun
dies.
has a low fire rate, but it can just one-shot any of the aliens.
I'm gonna go ahead and do a
Good.
reset because it looks like if a marine dies and he has to switch over to another one, it just straight up resets the level. He has to pick everybody back up.
Ew.
Ew.
Yeah.
Rocket launcher.
So make sure to use medkits when you're low on health, so that doesn't happen.
Does health carry over?
Well, you switch to a new marine when you beat a level. So maybe. Or you can switch to a new marine when you beat the level.
I
So
would-
I immediately switch to the person with the most health.
I imagine
'Cause
so.
I don't-
Whenever I lost a marine, it did show a password on screen, which makes me assume that passwords are gonna remember who's alive and who's dead.
Or captured?
Yeah. So bear that in mind as you go.
Actually, I don't know where the hell the exit is. Caution, airlock, hazard of death. Why, yes, thank you, game. I do realize that.
As opposed to hazard of life.
Hold on.
Hazardous to life.
There's a hazard to life? What? Aliens.
Hold on. I'm just gonna
I
take a
also,
picture of
I,
this real quick.
I also can't completely get over how the Marines walk.
Yeah.
I was worried when
Yeah.
I saw the strafe and I thought, oh god, it's gonna be Smash TV for the Game Gear again.
The game.
Please look at the Retro Book Club text.
Hold
file,
on.
Or text chat.
Oh!
Hazard of death, yep. Perfectly normal,
It's like,
as far as I'm concerned.
What's
caution.
it now?
And do I mean, what do you mean?
Like, what do I do now? I'm stuck in a room with in a hangar.
Did the game tell you got everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta find the exit
You
then.
head north.
Oh,
It's north.
Okay. Also, guys, I found another airlock. Sweet.
You're
I found another kasha.
gonna find plenty of those, I'm sure.
Yes. I think Cadet Gerald has finally gotten his revenge on those damn aliens for stealing his eyes. He's done his part.
Let's just do a little bit of
Man,
quick
you'd think-
strafing.
You think they would give you a mini map of sorts?
Nah, you don't need
they
one.
kinda-
You kinda-
I mean, you got the motion detector.
Yeah, the motion detector is really the best you got.
Password.
You have password.
Level 2
Password,
docking
isn't
bay.
it?
You are in the docking bay corridors. In order to make a safe place for the servers, clear out this area and then exit to the north.
Well, I'm trying to go to the north, but there's nothing there. Just more walls.
Keep looking, you'll find it. Trust me, it took me a bit too.
Or Jor-El.
Alright, picking up some motion over in this
Don't you mean
general
the
direction.
East, the north?
By the way, I did find the hazard of death sign as well.
Sweet.
What's up, Lord?
Yoink.
Okay, so down. Yeah, I'm picking up some motion down here somewhere. Question is, how do I get down into that area?
It's going. Okay, how the hell?
Nope, not like this. Maybe like this. Hey, here we go.
Whoa, what am I firing?
I got a health kit. Very nice.
Oh god.
Oh damn! I got the shotgun in my hand.
Yeah, shotgun one-shots the big aliens.
I'm not gonna lie, this kind of
there's a
brings back
bigger alien.
flashbacks of Resident Evil Gaiden.
Yes, that was a good game.
And the bigger alien just destroyed me, surprisingly.
Well, you've gotten a Marine captured, in which case, I would assume... Okay, is this the last of them, or is there gonna be more after this?
What? Excuse me. You're
Nope,
supposed
that's
to be
all
dead.
of them. All objectives have been complete, so now I can finally proceed to the
Okay,
level
I
exit.
I don't like this gun. Give me another gun. Give me back my pistol. I'd rather have that.
What, you don't like the shotgun?
The shotgun is not good.
I think it does a lot of damage, though, based on the fact it's a fucking shotgun. It just probably doesn't fire fast.
It doesn't fire fast, and plus the range, or not the range, but the just.
Alright, finally out of that stage. Jesus.
Got to the
that's
stage.
my hell. Oh.
Well, I got out of the first stage.
Yeah, I only just got out of the first stage because I kept having to redo it because Marie died too fast.
Yeah.
Fuck you, you ain't gonna hit me like that.
You alien bastards.
Alright, let's get rolling in stage
My
2.
eyes.
See how good or bad this
I'm not
is.
My eyes, the goggles do nothing.
Perfect.
Please die, thank you. Yeah, handgun just feels a whole lot nicer to use.
Ow.
Fires a lot faster, that's for sure. Can I go through these doors? Can I bust them down?
Okay, I can't shoot a shotgun with shit.
Yeah, there we go.
Get in my
How many
pocket.
fucking aliens are there? Jesus! God damn, there's a lot of them.
What the oh shit. That's what you are. I was like, what the fuck?
Ooh.
Yeah. EPP.
Yeah, this shotgun is not doing it for me.
Whoa,
Yeah, you
face
see
hugger.
what I mean?
Bullshit boob.
Like, it's...
No!
I would have thought it would have been fine, but it just does not fire fast enough. Like, you gotta be on the mark, otherwise you're waiting like another 5 to 10 seconds for it to reload. And that's
Yeah.
not
And
fun.
I just died to a face hugger.
Not only that, but the shotgun just feels like it has a choke on it because the spread is not very far.
It's not, it's like an itty bitty circle.
It's a lot. It acts a lot like a pistol, but has like a bigger hitbox.
And probably does more damage.
I mean, yes, but at the cost of speed.
Fire rate.
Oh fuck! There's a lot of these assholes here.
Where's my fellow Marine? I literally just ended up in the same place where I died, and I didn't find him.
That's why I tried as well, but I didn't find them, so it might be in a very specific spot, not where they were when you died. I wish the game gave you indication,
Well,
though.
that's another character.
They're getting choked out.
I'm gonna
Who the hell knows?
hug. I'm beginning to find I'm beginning to see the frustration with the game. Or I'm beginning to find the frustrations in the game.
Yeah. And, like I said, every time a character dies, you basically have to redo the whole stage from the beginning. And these aren't short stages, either. They take a little while to get everything done.
I need some water.
That is true.
Back.
I was not expecting that.
I want my soul back.
Should did a little research.
I mean, people submit games pretty commonly here without really knowing much going into the game, so it's a new experience for everybody.
Please die. Thank you. I don't like going down. Going
There we
down.
go. Got him.
Oh god. No, you leave me
Hey, that's what I was
alone!
with a shotgun. Nice.
There's a reason why I don't like going down rather than going up. Going up, you can see quite far. Going down, though, you get like a little teeny tiny little bit before all of a sudden the aliens right up there kissing your lips. Give me them lips, boy.
Ah, bugger.
Come here, big boy. Make your alien daddy talk.
Alright, there we go. There's 2 of them.
There are so many aliens in this area. Oh, this is gonna take a while.
Go away! Fuck off.
Hi, wonky hitboxes are back for revenge.
Jesus, that deleted my health bar.
Face hugger bullshit.
My fucking health bar, what happened to it?
Anytime you wanna fucking die, instead of having bullets phase through you like a dumb fuck.
Please, leave me alone. Go away. Thank you.
Yes. Go on. I think we're onto a real winner here.
Oh yeah, sounds like a.
Fuck off.
Sounds like we're really ass raping that one brain cell by the sounds of it.
Please stop.
My brain cells, no.
I'm trying my hardest.
Are you though? Are you really?
Who just turned into a beatbox-o-matic? that was probably me. Fuck
Who
all
just
of
sound
you.
like they
Are
just
these the last
got
of the
broken.
aliens? It might be. This alien AI is not great. By the way, it keeps running into walls.
No, you know what? I need more health. Give me my fucking HP, please. Beep.
Oh,
So has anybody gotten out of stage 2 yet, by the way?
no.
No.
I've gotten to stage 2.
Has anybody gotten
No,
out of it?
Out of.
Oh.
Have you completed?
Oh, bugger.
By the sounds of it, no.
No, probably not.
So it seems like we're all stuck in the same spot.
Well, I think I've gotten most of the enemies by this point. I think I even
Yeah.
found, like, the exit out of stage 2.
No.
I just gotta get everything done here.
No.
And I'm
No. 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 The
So
enemies
once-
are down.
So whenever the game tells me
I can't go around.
you've gotten
I can't go
everybody, you
around.
can get out of here,
Fucking hell.
then I know where to
I-
book it.
I don't like this game, guys.
We could tell. You sound like you're broken.
I hate it here.
Yeah.
I hate it here. I don't like it. I don't want to do this.
That's pretty normal. Oh god, there's a lot of aliens in this corridor, and I don't like it.
No, fuck off. Ooh, more ammo. Please die. Thank you.
Okay.
The shitty part about this is like, oh, you collect everybody. You don't just get to leave. You have to kill everything in the process.
Yeah. Which I think is kind of the process I'm working on here in this very... Do I have any medkits? I think I should probably use some if I do have any.
That'd probably be smart.
I do have some medkits. Let's use 2 of them then.
Okay, good. Another big one dead.
Okay, how many more aliens are there gonna be going down this way?
Please die.
Oh god!
You're not dead. You are not dead. I repeat, you are not dead. Okay, I'm officially done with all the enemies. I just have to exit.
You can finally get out of stage 2.
Fuck yes, get me out right now.
I should hopefully be joining you there soon then. Depends on how many more of these jerks there are, but it looks like this is like the
Yeah.
last
Bugger.
stretch of enemies. Yep, there we go. I'm getting alerted that all level objectives have been completed, so I can just go to the level exit.
Fuck all of you. I'm out of here. If only I knew where the fuck I was going.
Oh, I know where the exit is, so I know where to go for it.
I made it. I'm out of there. I'm at stage 3.
Nice.
Cool password for whatever the fuck this is. I don't care.
How did I miss? Thank you for dying.
Level 3, Oh, I have to find a key card this
Just like to get
time.
through level 2 with my 2 peoples left.
And I'm back to having a shotgun equipped.
Ah.
I'll take the med kit right there. I'm not gonna object to that. Ooh, but it looks like I'm gonna be very busy, once I head a little bit further up.
Oh, I got the shittiest guy for last.
I have a pulse rifle. Wonder how good that'll be. Ooh, yeah, that is pretty good. That's got a real good rate of fire.
Oh no! When you get ammo in a health kit right at the beginning, you already know this. Oh no! There's 2 health kits and shotgun shells. This is already not looking too good. Ooh, what the fuck is this?
Pulse rifle? That's probably what you found?
Yeah, sure enough.
It's basically a machine gun.
Oh.
And I suggest using it. It is already doing a lot of good work for me right now.
Okay, this shotgun's gotta go.
Although
Gotta go right now.
they give you ammo, but it feels like you don't use ammo fast enough for ammo to be much of a worry.
I got more ammo.
Yeah, I'm just saying, it's not much of a worry because ammo isn't consumed per bullet shot. Okay, I've obtained a key card.
I've obtained unobtainium. Fuck you.
Red code key, which I cannot equip to my person, so I assume that means whenever I walk up to wherever I need to walk up to, I'm just gonna automatically use it.
That'd be a good assumption.
Probably, you know.
We got about 5 minutes left on this game, by the way.
Uno momento.
Go back to the beginning. That's not our possibility. Oh, maybe this? Nope. Aww.
Okay, let's keep going. Get over here. There we go. God damn, this pulse rifle puts in the work. Go away. Ha, you're locked out. You can't come in here.
Okay, mission briefing then. Let's read over this
Try
again.
and claw me. Good luck with that. You can't claw me through those doors. Go on. Try. Yeah, that's right. You can't do shit. Now I don't have to be a little bitch baby anymore. Oh shit.
Okay, maybe I gotta stand here and go into my inventory and use the card. Nope, maybe not. This definitely looks like the place that the game wants me to be at.
Mission failed.
Oh, is this the red key card? Yeah, it has to be. What do I have to do with it?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Wait, hold on. I think I know what I have to do.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah,
I have a guess.
I got it. Level 4, the cargo bay. You're now in the cargo bay. Other scans have picked up a trapped survivor. Save him. Find the keycard to open the locked door. Beyond the door, you will find an elevator. Take the elevator up to the main body of the ship. Okay.
How'd you do it?
So there are red panels, closer to the start of the area. Try taking the keycard there.
I lost another Marine. I think I'm good.
Alright, well, we might as well go to time at this point since there's so little time left on the clock anyway.
Yeah.
That's why I had to restart anyways.
Wait, where? Oh, mouse died again.
Okay, that didn't work. Do I have to equip a key card? Oh, hang on.
It didn't really.
No.
The game didn't really give me a clear indication when I had opened the door. I just had to kind of wander back to the top of the map, and the door was just open then.
It's not open. I have the key card.
I'm looking through stuff right now on internet stuff, and I found that this is an upcoming thing. Where's the...
Nick, I'm lost.
I was lost. If that didn't work for you, then I don't know what exactly I did differently.
This is an upcoming thing.
Oh,
Sadly, it doesn't come with a book.
oh my god.
Shooting it didn't work, Nick.
Shrug then. Try going to your inventory and like hitting the A button on the card if you haven't already done that
I did.
while you're in front of the panel.
I am.
Okay. I don't know then. This game is just bad.
I mean, it's a licensed movie game. You shouldn't expect it.
Yeah,
At least...
I may have went into this with low expectations for those reasons, but
I
hey,
did too. I mean, I wasn't expecting it to be like the greatest.
hey,
This
now
is not good.
now we know where exactly our expectations should have been.
I just thought it'd be just kind of fun to see people just squirm a little bit.
I mean, it
And it
was a
sounds
bad
like we got
game.
someone squirming a lot of it.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not a bad game, or well, it is a bad game. It's like
It's a licensed game. It's
Yeah,
a typical licensed game.
it's all right.
depressing.
I've played worse.
Yeah.
Is the point I'm getting at here.
Yeah.
The aforementioned Smash TV for Game Gear.
Yeah, that is time. You are now free from this.
I might buy this for $1, but I don't know.
No more
this
than
is
a
a game
dollar.
that I would only want for cheap.
Alright, well,
Alright, well, we're gonna take a minute break, and when we come back,
Freezestar's game will be next.
Me turn.
oh yeah, that's right. See you guys soon. Oh, I actually still can't put in the 1 minute ad yet.
I was
There's a
giving.
cooldown.
Yeah, there's a cooldown for it. We play the game long enough. It's usually like a 5-minute cooldown for me, roughly.
I don't know. I'm just gonna have to not use the minute ad then until the next game. Because I can't. I gotta wait a couple minutes. So if by some miracle, if anyone is just jumping in here and they get a pre-roll ad, I'm sorry in advance.
Alright, well, that is done on my side, so it is time to reveal the third game for the night, coming to us from Freezestar.
So I was originally gonna bring Croc in honor of
In solidarity with Swap Race.
You were gonna
the
honor
game that
my
everyone
pick for Swap
dropped.
Raised?
Or the game that almost everyone dropped.
Yeah, pretty much everybody was given free clearance to drop Croc at one point. Some people kept it, but most people dropped it.
But I thought, you know what? No, there's a game that fits a couple of my criteria on bringing stuff. One, it's an unwanted game. And two, it's a weird puzzle game, which I know has impressed some people a couple times. So here is, you can load the game up. I don't know the actual full name of the game, but it's a Crayon Shin-chan game.
Yeah,
I mean, to be fair, Junction is a puzzle game, and we weren't too impressed with that.
the title of the file that you sent me for this was Crayon Shin-chan Orato Poi Poi.
Oh, that guy.
Is this for GBC?
This is
This
NES.
is for NES.
Rather, well,
NES.
Famicom, rather, but yes.
Look at all those colors.
I doubt this will last too long, but not because it's bad, just because there's not a lot of content.
Yeah, I played a little bit of this when I was vetting it, and I liked it.
Alright, hang on 1 second.
But I also like a lot of puzzle games,
Oh my
so...
god.
What was the name of it again?
Crayon Shin-chan Orato Poi Poi. Hold on, I can just copy and paste the name.
Yeah.
Because,
Please do.
You get that pretty often with a lot of this Japan-only stuff. Like, the name is kind of out there for our language.
Yeah.
This is the full title of the name of the game.
Ah, okay. That makes sense.
Tora and Poi Poi.
Or a two boy.
Well, yeah, To is and, I think.
Ah. But yeah, I guess so. And NES.
Okay, this is going to be interesting.
I'm digging the music though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that.
All up on
The top option is your arcade mode. The second option, I think one of them is just versus CPU, and one of them is either just regular options or it's versus 2-player.
probably 2-player versus. This seems like the kind of game that would have
I'm
it.
just playing the arcade mode.
Yeah, arcade mode's what I'm gonna be jumping into once we get rolling. Me put the music and bring us over. Is everybody set?
Mm-hmm.
Seems like it.
Okay, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Crayon Shin-chan. Turtle.
I don't know what the fuck this means.
Look, just roll with it.
I don't know what any of this means.
I
I
mean,
just see symbols.
Just pick turtle.
yeah, that's what I went with as
That's
well.
what I picked too. I just grabbed turtle.
Understanding how the game itself works, I have a general idea of how to play it, just not how to, like, really perfect how to play it. There we go.
I have no idea what they're saying, but I'm just gonna nod. my
Oh,
head
God.
no.
You can press start to skip cutscenes. That's what I've been doing.
Oh, okay. I'm fighting my dog?
Yep.
Alright, I think... Yeah, that'll
Oh,
work.
I screwed up.
And let's just shove all that
Aw.
down.
I feel bad now. Look at that poor dog.
Yeah, finish line. I did it. I beat a stage.
So there's two. So I guess I should probably explain. So there's two ways to win the game. There is pushing one of the red blocks to the opponent's side of the screen, or there's getting enough matches to where you fill the score at the bottom of your screen, which is usually at 100. But I think it increases every time you throw out a block.
So throw blocks fast, basically.
I mean, you can't really throw them fast because you can't really speed up the blocks. Which I assume is to make it a bit more fair for everyone, because if you couldn't, well, your opponent would just be able to easily
No, I
Speed
made my
through
dog
the-
sad.
speed and push everything to the end.
And my dog
Gotcha.
just ran away because I did the victory dance.
It's something Shin-chan.
So how many
What
fights
the
are in
hell?
arcade mode, then?
3 per difficulty, and then one boss, which is a separate difficulty.
Alrighty. And I'm on my 3rd fight now.
Now I'm fighting my mom.
You sure are.
Also, it should be a given since I said that this was an unwanted game. This game has retro achievements.
Yeah.
Not a bad set. The set is just, hey, beat each boss or defeat each opponent with a push off into by pushing the red block into their side. Beat each opponent. The hardest stuff has been once he's seeing the bosses. Once he's seeing all the modes in one run.
Okay, now I gotta figure out what the hell I'm gonna be doing at this point to,
Oh crap.
make anything work here. I need another spade piece. That's what I really need.
I just beat the puppers.
Nice.
Okay, I go get ice cream, come back, and it's some kind of Japanese sorcery game. This is Colors with Shin-chan.
Okay, what do at this point?
Did I do that?
That'll work. Oh, I lost. Looks like you do have finite continues, so bear that in mind. Alright. Let's try this again.
I did a dumb.
Mom!
I need
Jesus.
what,
Bugger.
spade next? Yeah, I can make that work, maybe.
Shit. Okay, that'll work. Did you shove that? Jesus Christ.
Here we go. That's the good shit. Ah, damn. Double damn.
Triple damn. No!
I got comboed. So yeah, death. I had a plan for how I was gonna take that on as well, and it did not pan out. Okay, so let's toss that next, toss
Man.
that.
This is a rough freaking game.
No!
It's a puzzle game, so it does take getting used to. Alright,
You're
let's
giving me a hard on
launch
the
these
outside. Can I
forward.
flip these? Oh, I can flip these.
There we go.
Oh,
Get out of here, Ma.
Alright,
And I
on
just ran away from my mom.
onto rabbit difficulty. Oh, we got another set of suits to collect. Looks like this time it's based off the seasons. But still, the game functions basically the same way.
I am stupid. There we
Okay,
go.
let's, Drew, wait, what? Hold, oh, I need clouds still, don't I? Yeah.
oh, I won.
You did it.
Whoa, okay.
I don't even know how I'm winning. I just am.
Yeah, sometimes like when the early difficulties, it's just easier to spam and then just somehow win.
Sometimes that
I noticed
happens.
that. And then later difficulties, not so much.
It
I
never
kind of
ends.
understand, like, not how to make combos intentionally anyway, but, like, how to push some of the blocks towards my opponent. Like that.
Yeah, a lot of the combos I get are accidental from just pushing blocks.
The main thing I've been
Done.
kind of trying to aim for is getting all the suits. Because then you can push the red blocks back quite a bit.
Yeah, you get the stars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which has been a pretty solid strat up to this point.
Yeah, that's basically what I've been trying to do.
Okay, so I need cloud still. Oh, come on. And of course, sometime... Oh, well, that works. Oh, wait. This is gonna hurt. Let's do that then. Oh, come on. Okay. I need that badly.
Nice. I somehow beat my own mom at the game.
You did it. Proud of you. Okay.
She's I don't know what kind of dance move she's doing, but man.
Yep, that's it. Damn.
Mommy's getting funky.
Okay, but if you make it to the next difficulty, your credits do reset. Good to know.
I'll have to show this. Hold on. Well, unfortunately, it shows up as a video rather than a GIF. So I'll have to work on that later. But in the meantime, enjoy the funky mom.
There we go.
God damn you. Double goddamn you.
Oh, bugger. No, I think you defeated the mom.
Oh god. Okay, I need that. Yep. That's good, that's good. Okay, just shove that red brick back to the opponent. There we go. Alright, bring on the next opponent.
Who the
I
hell
need-
is
I
this
still-
woman?
Still need...
I think
Our
she's
brain.
the babysitter.
See, I need... Sure, that'll work, I guess. Well, it won't really work, per se, but... We'll make it work.
Fuck up my combo, goddammit.
Yep, that's a mood.
Ah, there.
Just a big-ass game of tug-of-war at this point.
That's pretty much like all this game is just throwing blocks all over the damn place.
It's almost like it's a puzzle game. Uh-oh. Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Like Tetris. Oh, geez, now we're working with symbols. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I need a cloud. That'll work. Okay, let's send these back a little bit. Oh, got it. I came down to the wire. I think, yep, I'm moving on to the third difficulty now. To the elephant. Ooh, now we have a question mark,
Oh,
an X,
goddammit.
a circle. And an exclamation mark. Oh, man. Just all the fancy shit. Damn. Just shove that back a little bit.
God damn it, I fucked that up. God damn it. There we go.
Shove that a little bit. Yeah, surprise, AI is really fighting back now.
Oh, bugger.
I messed up royally. Oh yeah, no rip.
Okay, we're gonna get the exclamation point, and now we're gonna do something with this board. I'm not sure what yet, but it's gonna be something. I can assure you of that much. Uh-oh. That's gonna be death. Yep.
Matching shit. Talking to my wife. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. Okay, let's rematch here. Yeah, it definitely does get harder as you go along. I can confirm that much.
Yeah, I can confirm that too. Bitch.
I guess match that. I need a way to match an exclamation mark, though. That'll work.
Okay, now I know the win conditions. Nice.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Oh, that's doubly unfortunate.
Dude, damn, everything started going.
Okay, what do I still need? A question mark? Yeah, I can do that. Question mark there. Throw some stars, and this should do it. Yeah.
Bugger.
I could totally see this being like a really hectic game with a friend. Like just playing a two-player.
Oh, this would be an intense game with a friend.
Yeah.
This is gonna break friendships.
Man, fuck Mario Party. Just get them to play Crayon Shin-chan or the Boy Boy.
I was totally do that. Like, just run a tournament of this at a convention or something.
Guys.
You beat Turtle. I'm proud of you. Oh, shit.
Still trying to beat Bunny. Or whatever this next one is.
Well, this is an interesting predicament I have found for myself.
I actually wonder if this is a series or if this is just like a creation for the video game.
I think this is just a one-off.
I think there's other entries in this series, actually.
Is there an animated series? Is my question.
Yeah, there is. Shin-chan as an anime.
Yeah, this is actually a cartoon, yeah.
Okay.
This was on Adult Swim because it was so absurd and ridiculous that it only really fit there.
Wait, it was on Adult Swim?
Yeah, that's where all the
Yeah,
absurd
it
and
actually
ridiculous shit goes.
Never
And
knew
it
that.
got weird. It got really fucking weird.
Yeah, I can imagine. Hold on, I have to see for myself.
Ah, damn it. Ugh.
Was it Crayon Shin-chan?
No, it's just Shin-chan.
Actually went by both. It went either by Crayon Shin-chan or Shin-chan.
Oh. Okay.
International releases, here we go. The series was first dubbed in English. Wait, this was dubbed in English? I never knew.
Yeah.
It ran on Fox Kids and later Jetix in the United Kingdom, on Fox Kids on Australia, and on RTE2 in the Republic of Ireland.
Yeah, there you go. Oh god.
The dub is of
Ran
American
Adult Swim
origin.
as well.
Oh my god, everything is just happening all at once now.
Welcome to the final. Welcome to the hardest difficulty. Yeah, it just doesn't stop ever.
I mean, everything's happening on both sides, really, at this point.
Oh, Bob Saget.
Bob Saget, yep.
Bob Saget. That's an interesting one.
Oh, Bob Saget. Let's send the stars going this way. I should have done this slightly differently.
No, I should have done that way differently.
Huh, okay.
Ooh.
Funny enough, one of the cast members for the American dub for Crayon Shin-chan was actually on quite a bit of shows. Great Alive.
There you go.
Or, I don't know if that's how they say the name. I'm very sorry if it's wrong. But I'm also bad with pronunciation, so, you know. But yeah, interesting. I didn't know that. The
Yep.
more you know.
Bastard.
If only I had the more you know sound effect ready.
Yeah, Joe. Let's send the stars like that this time. Ooh. Yeah, let's send some more garbage pieces to you. Here we go, here we go. Now the AI is in trouble. Oh, maybe not. Oh my god.
Oh, maybe not, he says.
Oh, that's gonna do it. Damn it. If I had removed 12 more pieces for my board,
No.
I would have been able to win that
What the
one.
hell, dude? Jesus! That was a record loss.
AI
What
cheats.
the
Turns out the AI cheats at some points.
Oh damn! I won.
Nice. Ah.
The house always wins. Fucking cheaters.
I mean, I'm pretty sure the game also kind of like the game gives you stuff that it knows. Like, hey, you can't match anything with this. So just have. Pretty sure the game also it doesn't give you good pieces either. So, sometimes, a lot of the time. Because I've literally gotten pieces where I'm like, I'm focusing on one. I'm focusing on one part of the board, and it's literally a piece that the board cannot use at all. It's just like, well, have fun with that. It's like, thanks,
Yeah.
I hate it.
Okay, elephant.
Jesus.
I need an exclamation mark piece of some kind now. Oh well. That's nice. It's a bit too late. Damn it.
Damn it, I was actually doing pretty good.
Yeah, I had a method ready to go, and then I loved it. Okay, we're gonna do that. Now what? That. I need a way to match a question mark piece now, which I'm not gonna be able to get right now.
Yeah, you'll never. Which the game is, never gonna give you, since probably close to winning anyway.
Oh, here we go. This might work.
Jeep.
Nope.
Dick.
Jeep. No,
You will not like you will not. When you get to elephant difficulty,
Oh my
do
God.
not bother trying to stall out the opponent so you can get your 100 score. It's kind of more.
No,
likely
I
not.
mean, I never tried to take that approach in the first place. I tried to just blitz them. And it worked more or less up to the point I got to elephant difficulty. And they really started fighting back.
Fuck.
No, my main approach has basically been get my 4 suits and then push them back as much as I can.
I barely won. All the enemy had to do was just push one block towards me, but I actually managed to get lucky.
Should have got the other way.
I think I might be done because I might actually want to search more into the whole Crayon Shin-chan stuff.
If you
Alright,
want to
this
stop, you can.
This should send you back. Yeah! We got about
I might even
8
wanna
minutes left
watch
on this
some
game.
episodes with-
Anyway.
I'm so stuck trying to 1TC. That's what I'd like. I was trying to master this, and it's like, but then I got to trying to 1TC all of the difficulties without losing, and it's like, yeah, you can probably tell. This elephant difficulty is the hardest.
Ah, bug.
Funimation acquired the Shin-chan North America license in 2006. As per all international licenses for the series, TV Asahi remained a licensing partner for North America. Funimation's version features a Texas-based cast of voice actors. Funimation's dub takes many liberties with the source material and was heavily Americanized. Similar to the Vitello dub, episodes of the series were dubbed out of their original order, and segments were reordered. Additionally, many characters had their names changed to American-sounding ones. Many sexual references, dark humor, and references to current popular American culture were added.
Oh.
What? What?
Did I mention that this dub ended up on Adult Swim? Have I mentioned that yet?
You sure have. I don't know if Toon listened the first time, though.
A few times.
No, I remembered. I was confused for a second because you mentioned that, or someone mentioned that it was on Adult Swim just because of how random it was. Now it makes
I
more
always thought that was weird too.
Now
But it's
it
like, yeah,
makes more sense. Now it
Yeah,
makes
they
more sense with all that.
They really Adult Swimmed it
Yeah.
up. 'Cause this
That's
is
a way
like
to put
kid's
it.
Show.
For example, in
It
one
makes you
scene,
think it's a
I
kid's
and
show.
Penny argue over which one of them is Jessica Simpson and which one is Ashley Simpson, which is very different from the original Japanese script that dealt with many social issues within Japan at the time. As episode referenced Rui Giuliani and his unsuccessful bid for president.
Yep, that sounds like it.
Alright, I have 1 CC the elephant difficulty now, I believe. Woo. Alright, last difficulty.
The first 52 episodes of the dub aired on Adult Swim. All 3 seasons, 26 episodes first season, have also been released on DVD. Season 3, released 2011, culminated in the official finale, effectively ending the Funimation series. A 4th English dub of Crayon Shin-chan has been produced in Hong Kong by Red Angel Media in 2015. And was commissioned by Luke International, the company that produces the Spanish, Portuguese, and second Italian, and the second French dubs of the Crayon Shin-chan, and commissioned the Doraemon dub that aired on Boomerang UK.
Ah,
Wait, did you say it ended up on Boomerang UK?
No,
No.
Oh, I was about to say. Like,
It was a Doraemon dub that aired on Boomerang UK.
Yeah. Piece do I still need at this point? The crown? Yeah, the crown.
I don't know if I can imagine a world where Crayon Shin-chan fucking got on Boomerang UK.
I mean, at least not the US dub.
I'm gonna say,
Fair enough.
can be hardly the strangest thing we have learned today.
The dub was translated from Luke International Spanish dub, which is close to the Japanese original and has no censorship. The first 3 volumes of the dub were released in the European and South African Nintendo 3DS eShop on December 22nd, 2016.
oh, I am totally.
Now that's an interesting fact.
And the 4th and 5th volumes were released on December 29th, 2016. The dub is separated into 5 volumes, with the first volume being free, while the other 4 cost, I'm going to assume that it is 199 euros and 179 pounds. I don't know for sure. I'm very sorry. I'm not good with symbols either. The first volume contains 2 episodes, while the other 4 contain 6 episodes, which makes 26 episodes total. Okay.
Okay, yeah, now I just observed that, yeah, I'm basically fighting an unfair fight now, because... So in order for my opponent to win by default, they have to clear 80 blocks, whereas I have to clear 100. So I just...
I didn't know. The first time I fought him, I somehow accidentally got the push block over there, and then every other fight, he's just been outspeeding me.
Yeah.
I think he is generally faster than you as well.
There were complaints from parents over the main character's behavior and the attitudes exhibited towards elders on the show, both of which were seen as negative influences on children. The series was banned in October 2008 by the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting in India on account of heavy nudity. Before the ban, the Hindi version of Crayon Shin-chan gained up to 60% of the channel's market share. After many requests from fans, the Indian censor boards heavily edited the content and revived the Indian dub in March 2009. The jokes were edited to be more family-friendly. Words like alcohol were replaced by mentions of juice. Scenes that have been cut...
the classic. Yeah, the classic. Juice.
Juice.
At least it's not soy sauce.
Okay, this is a really interesting story.
Yeah, this
we all-
took directions that you weren't expecting it to take, didn't it?
I didn't know that they released the games that they released stuff on the 3DS eShop.
No, I totally
The
played this
dance
on like
that you
3DS.
saw Shin-chan do, that was also edited out.
What? Why?
I don't know, but that was cut. But why though? Question: Why?
Why not? Why not?
I need you to clarify.
Does not compute.
There's a lot of things that you could be asking why to. I just don't know which one you're talking about. Also, this music is actually starting to hurt my ears, so I'm actually going to switch to using this one. If it plays, it's probably not going to play. It is not playing.
Yep, I'm getting some pushback now from my opponent.
The Americanized dubs content. Okay, again, clarify. Like, are you asking why does it exist? Why is it censored? What?
I think just why in general is a good answer anyway.
Right.
Because America.
Yeah.
Like I said, it was on. They aired the Funimation. They aired the Funimation dub on Adult Swim. They were There's definitely an audience that they were trying to go for with that dub, and it wasn't probably the people looking for an authentic dub.
Yeah.
These are probably the same people who would probably enjoy something like Pop Team Epic.
I mean, Pop Team Epic at least knows that it's not to be taken serious. It knows
It's Pop Team Epic.
It knows
is
its
really
audience.
It doesn't need to be made goofy with a dub. It already is goofy without a dub.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. By the way, we are at the 1 minute mark.
Yes, indeed we are.
Jeez.
This was a fucking ride from start to finish.
Yeah.
Oh, it sure was.
I was hoping to try and get the 1cc on all difficulties during this, but I didn't.
Yes, I beat her.
I was trying to get through elephant mode. I can't even get past the first fucking.
I couldn't even get through elephant difficulty.
Yeah, the fourth difficulty is kicking.
Like 1 or 2 in, and then that was it. I was at a fucking
The,
standstill.
The fourth difficulty is absolutely kicking my ass.
Yeah, it's just one opponent, thankfully, but
It sounds like a ball buster.
yeah.
Jesus Christ. This game is a
Thank goodness
ballbuster.
we're recording this.
But it's not a bad ball buster though.
I mean, this isn't It's like what was that? Egg Mania, where it's like, goodness, this later difficulty is mean, but this is a fun game.
Eggmania was great.
I should see how much a GameCube copy of that game is.
And time.
That's time.
Hold on. While we
Nope.
yeah.
Apparently
we
I
take a break.
decided to hit the button to resume the timer after stopping it.
Smooth. Very smart. 10 out of 10.
There we go.
Eggmania on GameCube. Oh, that's not bad. I might have to pick up a copy of Eggmania on GameCube.
Alright.
Around 10.
Well,
Around $10.
in the meanwhile, we're gonna go ahead and take a minute break, and when we come back, my game's up next. See you guys soon. God damn, I knew something was weird about this, so I
You just didn't
had to
realize
see
how weird it was.
I had to
As
see
soon as like everyone was saying it, I was like, "What fucking game?" And then I loaded it up and I noticed the character. I was like, "Oh no!"
Yeah.
The thought in my head went, "Oh shit! How weird is this game gonna get?" And then it's just like,
I
"Oh,
mean,
intense game." It's like,
technically.
this is like 150% dumbed down.
Yeah, I was very confused why the fuck it was on Adult Swim. I was like, what?
Oh, dude,
But
there's scenes in the Adult Swim one where you see him running around with his little Peter hanging out and everything, just running around, just his.
I mean, that's just Japan. That's unfortunately.
That's a very yeah.
Watch old Dragon Ball. Watch old Dragon Ball, and you'll see a lot of that too.
Yeah, Goku running around with his Peter out. Just no worries. Sits there,
Why
starts
not?
handing Bulba on her
Man,
fucking
it's
badge
different
and shit.
standards.
Just like, why don't you have a set?
Japan has their own set of rules they abide by. Anyway,
Yeah,
it is
we know
time.
about that.
Let's get on with the fourth game of the night from Dune.
Alright, I'm gonna be real with you. I didn't bother playing the game. I kind of tuned it and just fucking threw any game in there from the old arcade.
I could tell because it seems like the kind of game that you're gonna play and then go, oh god, why did I pick this?
Oh, I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that for a second. I hope you're ready for some bullshit. Super Turrican 2.
Turrican or Turrican?
Ooh, Super Turrican. I
Turrican.
always wanted to try Turrican.
Sorry,
which
brain. Uh-oh.
For
Super
I
Nintendo.
believe isn't this
Oh,
on
yeah,
the?
here we go.
Isn't this just on the Super NT?
Yeah, it is.
You can
You
just
can-
launch the Super
NT.
on there by default.
Yeah, it's built in. So
Yeah, it in one.
But-
Also, this is a game done by Factor 5, who would later go on to make the Star Wars Rogue Squadron games, and then get killed by a game called Lair.
I was gonna say Factor
Lair.
5 definitely sounded familiar.
Lair.
Wait,
I
even
don't want. I'll
like,
talk about Lair if you need me to talk about Lair.
like even the GameCube.
Yeah,
Rogue
they made all
Squadrons?
three of the. They made all three of the Rogue Squadron games,
Oh, cool.
and then they made Lair, and it killed them. Lair. Okay, I feel like I need to explain. Lair, it's like if it's a fantasy game where you control a dragon. It sort of plays like the Rogue Squadron games, Only it was a launch PS3 game, and it only used the 6-axis on the controller. There was no normal controls. You just used the 6-axis.
Oh.
It was
Yeah.
like Star Fox Salt, or no,
I
Star
mean-
Fox Zero,
All you really had to say was launch PS3 game.
and also 6-axis to move.
Yeah, also the 6-axis.
Yeah, I believe that game killed them. If it didn't kill them, I think it based, because they were actually working on they were gonna port there was gonna be a Rogue Squadron trilogy onto Wii, and then
Oops.
and then they weren't able to finish that. They were gonna do a port. They were gonna do Wii ports of the Rogue Squadron games, and that didn't happen.
Oof, that sucks.
Alright, if everybody is set to go, I'll count us down.
Yep, I'm
I
ready.
am ready.
Okay. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Super Turrican 2.
Super Turrican.
You will quickly learn that this game is not easy.
Oh,
Two. Oh my god, the
so
two is
they're getting
bananas.
kicked in the
I'm
balls
turning your
after.
Oh, you got it. Okay.
It should at least be
there's
pretty
options.
easy to understand how it plays anyway, because it's a run and gun. Like, how much is there to say about a run and gun game?
Yeah, these games I've always heard are technically impressive and really difficult.
Yeah, really difficult is what I particularly remember about a bunch of Turrican games.
Spread shots.
There is a difficulty
No, I think I had to
setting.
play it. I think I had to play a Turrican
Oh.
game for Unwanted, or at least I tried to, and it didn't work out because these games are really difficult.
Yeah, it is like Amiga hard.
Amiga hard. Don't you mean Nintendo hard?
No, Amiga
Nope.
hard.
You have not played. You have not played. You were not here. You were here for James Bond, right?
James Pond, Jim Power.
James Pond. Do we have to talk about that game?
Apparently.
First shot.
But yeah,
It's one of
that
the all-star. It's an all. It's
I mean,
it's an all-star.
that's also that's also a common thing with Super Nintendo games, is a lot of them end up being like Amiga ports.
What was that one that I almost immediately gave up on because I didn't like how it felt? The wizard, the one with the wizard.
The Page Master?
Not Page Master. Hold on, I'll look.
Was it isometric?
Yes,
Solstice?
not Solstice. Oh yeah,
That-
I didn't complain a lot about Solstice because
Yeah, I was gonna say Solstice is NES. I think we're talking Super
I
Nintendo
I
here.
complain a lot about that one, but that's not the one that I would have given. Yeah, there it is. No, that's not it because that was highlighted.
Enemy chaser!
Man, Wiz. It was Wiz.
Wiz, that's what it was. Oh, the one you were playing as, I think, a rabbit or something? I don't remember.
Yeah,
But I remember
that game
Wiz
had
being,
controls of.
That was also an isometric game, and yeah, that game controls, and also is very strict on time at times. That Wiz is interesting, though. I'll give it that. But that is also another, like, Amiga port, sort of, Super Nintendo game.
You can really tell this is Factor 5 because this just sounds like Star Wars music. This just sounds like music that you'd hear in Rogue Squadron.
No, I died.
You're gonna be dying a lot in Turrican.
I've yet to die.
I haven't died yet
Somehow.
either. I'm actually at the boss.
Oh, but you can just land on these guys. All right, awesome.
Yeah, that's what I did.
I should point out that there is a collection of either there is or there's going to be a collection of all the Turrican games on Switch. I don't remember if it's out.
I think it is out. I do recall seeing something about that.
Well, I know it's getting a physical version. I don't know if that's out.
I wonder if, like a bunch of other retro collections, if it's something that includes, like, rewinds.
I
Is it-
assume.
Because it seems like the kind of thing...
I mean, the Castlevania collection. The recent Castlevania Advance collection did.
Yep.
Which I immediately grabbed because Castlevania Advance
Does it play
collection.
any good?
It plays like the.
Yeah, I was gonna say
GBA
they're...
games.
It's straight up a port of a collection of the GBA games, so...
The GBA
Okay.
games and Dracula X for SNES for some reason.
Yeah, they
Which
just
is
threw
not a good
Dracula
game,
X
but-
in there because why not?
It's not, which is not a good game, but I guess it needed to be on there.
I mean,
Also, I died to.
I probably should give that a go, considering, I think the only one of the, 3 GBA ones that I've beaten is, Aria of Sorrow. Which I guess...
Did all of them on stream.
I guess is also, like, the best one of the 3, from what I'm told.
Yeah, fun.
I've beaten all of them on stream. They were fun.
Oh yeah, and stage 2, you're also
my-
going to get used to grappling, so, have fun with that.
I think the order I enjoyed them was Aria of Sorrow at the top, of course, and then Circle of the Moon, and then Harmony of Dissonance. But the Harmony of Dissonance I didn't like because it was just so... Harmony of Dissonance was just so generic. Like, it just felt like this is just Symphony of the Night. Even the gimmick was like, this is literally just the reverse castle, but worse. Where Circle of the Moon like felt like some weird combination of
Fuck.
Circle of the Moon felt like some weird combination of
Oh damn.
classic Castlevania and Metro it felt like a weird combination of classic Castlevania and the Metroidvania style. Circle of the Moon does.
I know I watched a little bit of Dawn of Sorrow recently, because that was one of the games in the second iteration of Swap Race, Dawn of Sorrow.
I need to play the only game of the DS trilogy I've played is Portrait of Ruin.
I think I own...
Because I got a full inbox copy of it for cheap.
I need to check which of the DS Metroidvanias I have. I think I have Portrait of Ruin. You know what? I could check that right now, actually.
Order of Ecclesia, I think, from what I've heard, is the difficult one to find.
Maybe Order of Ecclesia. I'm looking. I might have multiple ones as well. Unfortunately, I have a hard time remembering which DS games I do and don't own.
I wonder if you have the weird box art.
Oh my god, that box art is incredible. I'm gonna... Once I check to see which ones I have, I'm gonna find that box art for people to just look at how unbelievably stupid it is. Okay, I have...
Also, I feel like I should point out for anyone that's having trouble dodging enemies in a Turrican that there is just a morph ball button.
Okay, apparently
just roll through smaller enemies.
Apparently the 2 I have are Dawn of Sorrow and Order of Ecclesia on the DS.
Like, yeah, I think from what I've heard, Order's one of the harder ones to get. Not that hard because it's a DS game, but still pretty difficult.
All right,
I only have Portrait.
Yeah, here we go. I just need to show this for people who haven't seen it. This is the absolutely stupid, like, best hits box art for Dawn of Sorrow.
I have to assume that box specifically is more rare than the base version of Dawn of Sorrow. This for the meme.
I'm sorry. What?
Yeah.
Oh, you prick.
They just took a picture of it and it was like done.
Yeah, this is...
It's not even listed in price.
Oh, come on, man.
The Konami's best version isn't even listed in price charting. That's weird.
Impressive, but yeah, that is some level of stupid.
Yeah. Yeah, well, at least it's not like those games where you don't have the box art, so you just make your own.
Yeah. Okay, so I decided to look it up. Yeah, so Dawn and Portrait are around 30-40. Order of Ecclesia, loose copy of Order of Ecclesia is around $60.
Ooh.
So,
yeah, that would do
it.
it.
The rarer of the 3.
I think I have mine complete. I need to double check my DS boxes.
Complete is around 100. Complete is around 119. That's a lot more than the completes for Dawn and Portrait.
I mean,
it makes sense. It was a late DS game, so.
Yeah. Also, I remember Aria of Sorrow being a pretty pricey Castlevania game as well.
Abuse the physics.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah, I think the later because I think that one and.
I think Aria of Sorrow also had, like, there was that like 2-in-1 Castlevania game
yeah,
that goes
for 2-in-1 that's Harmony and Aria.
And that that one I think is also pretty hard to come by. Rebound.
Castlevania, the NES version, Aria of Sorrow, yeah. Loose Aria of Sorrow is around $104.
Yeah.
PAL version's a lot cheaper, of course.
Yeah, that's not surprising. I fortunately have a copy of Aria of Sorrow.
Loose copy of Circle is around 30. Loose copy of Harmony is around $76.
Yeah,
and
so
a loose copy of the double pack's around 112. So it's even more expensive than Aria.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, I've got like the most expensive of GBA games, so at least I've got that, I suppose.
You got Ninja.
I love
Speaking of
Ninja.
speaking of weirdly rare GBA games, they added a set for the King James Bible for
Oh my
for Game Boy
God.
Color.
There's a local store here that has had a complete in-box copy of that game for like months, maybe years at this point, and I've been tempted on multiple visits to pick it up.
That's stupid because my brother collects Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games. That has been a joke between us for like years now. I need the best rarest Game Boy Color game of all time, the King James Bible for Game Boy.
That was tourney time.
There we go.
Ow!
I've figured out. I've grappled. I'm grappling.
Yeah, you. Like I said, you really gotta learn how to grapple. I wish I could aim up. I don't think. Oh no, there we go. Yeah.
Especially, like, you can't even aim up when you're grappling, which is weird. I mean, thankfully I have the flamethrower, which just shoots straight in front of me, so I should be relatively fine. In theory.
I can sorta aim up, kinda, sorta, not really, but... Yeah, I saw that you rolled a Mega Man game. Because I got to see the game list before I had to set up for this.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, this grapple physics, I'd rather play a Bionic Commando.
I mean, yeah, this isn't...
It's
at least a bit more stable.
Hold the phone. Oh,
Excuse me,
Bionic Commando is also designed around grappling, so...
I'm learning, guys.
You know, being a game that you can't jump in it and all. Whereas this one, you can at least jump in it, so...
Hey! Get me up, get me up, get me up.
I'm learning.
I'm learning.
I've got,
I'm
like, no health.
learning.
Ooh, boy. But I'm at the boss.
Gun. Bounty gun.
I've learned.
Congrats. I'm proud of
Yeah, I
you.
died.
Let's go ahead and use a bomb.
Continue. Yes.
Oh. Yep, I died as well, so this is my last life before I have to use a continue.
Oh, this isn't even stage 1. This is stage 1 too.
Yeah.
Thank you for telling me that.
I don't know how long the long play is for this game. I need to check. Yeah, at that point, the boss was going to be no problem. Okay, I did get enough gems, though, to get a few extra lives. You definitely want to pick up as many gems as you can as you go along, because when you beat the stage, you'll get some extra lives. Oh, God. Okay, laser... Oh, God. Yeah, so this is the part where the game decides to get unfair.
Was the game ever fair?
Well, I kind of had the floor collapse under me, which wasn't great. I gotta be...
How
Okay,
do I
so...
get up this building?
Are you grappling?
Grapple.
Yeah, I'm grappling it, but I don't know how to get up.
You kind of have to grapple,
If you
then
press
jump,
the
grapple,
button, if you press the grapple button again, you do a short little hop.
and then you can grapple again. You can just keep... Oh, okay, goodbye me. And then you can just keep repeating that to climb it, which you're gonna have to do later, that's for sure.
Oh, those are smart bombs? I thought those were lives.
No, your lives are at the bottom left of the screen. Your smart
I've
bomb...
been looking at it because you lose a smart bomb every time you die. I assume those were my lives.
Nice.
No, lives are in the bottom left.
Yeah, because you lose a smart bomb every time you die, so I assume those were my lives.
Good news, I'm not out of stage 1 yet, because I'm in 1-4 now.
Jeez. Good game, but holy cow.
Oh, well, that was not the way to go. Yes, I would like to continue.
Get this one gem.
Morph ball.
Okay, so I'm going to assume trying to grapple off of this is going to be a bad idea. I'm going to assume survival for the time being. It looks like that's what the game is getting at.
Yes. Fuck you.
This time I'm ready for you, guy hanging on a wall.
And today on moments where being able to fire in multiple directions would be helpful.
Oh, you can use what's it called?
Smart bomb?
No, not smart bombs. I can't remember what it's called, but
Morph ball?
no, not morph ball. It's one of the trigger buttons, and gives you like a little electric ray.
Oh, yeah, I see that. You get like I assume that's just your straight shot when you have a shot that doesn't really.
Alright, this is an interesting stage design. Oh god.
Trying to figure out what the hell to do to morph ball again, because I lost how to figure that out.
It's down in a.
Down and jump.
Yeah, down and jump. Sorry.
It is not working. I seem to not.
Hold
do
down.
I only have a limited...
Hold down and jump.
Yeah, that's. Wait, can I only do that for so long?
Oh, is that what the green meter?
Oh yeah, that's totally what the green meter is in the top right under your energy. That's what that's for. Alright, that would explain a lot then.
Well, that sucks.
That guy made an R2D2 noise.
I think I
stomped on him.
I think I finally found. Oh god, yep. This is right. This is the boss of this place.
Damn it.
Damn. Platforming. My worst nightmare. Son of a bitch. God damn it.
Alright, what's the boss at the end of 1-2? It's a boss, or it's a Gradius boss.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm starting to. Oh god. Okay, so that's how you get harder.
That's not a
Dripping acid would be a way to increase difficulty.
I'm not gonna lie, the platforming, or not platforming, the level design, I am not a huge fan of it.
Emergency. There we go, boss is dead.
Son of a bitch.
The defeated monster vanishes in the dunes, only leave Turrican in the hands of evil. I think I'm finally entering 2-1.
Oh, he bumped into me and I died. Stupid Gradius boss.
Alright, I'm gonna assume don't touch that beam unless I want loads of death.
Son of a bitch. Man.
Okay, looks like it doesn't kill me, it just pushes me back. Okay. That I can live with.
Yeah.
Now, was that an R2-D2 sound I heard?
Yeah, I noticed that too. Oh goodness, gas.
Where the fuck do I go from here? Oh.
Oh, I'm on 1-2.
No, I really don't like that the pipes just disintegrate as well. With no proper indication.
Let's move on to the next
Goddamn,
section of the world.
This platforming's kind of aggravating for me.
And I'm starting to get the hang of how to Turrican alright. That still doesn't make it easy.
Yeah, I just got to 1-3 where it just immediately starts with collapsing platforms.
Yay. You're gonna enjoy 1-4 then.
I just got to 1-2.
And yeah, 1-3 has collapsing platforms, so anytime you get to a straightaway, basically be ready for the platform to collapse and give way. really wish I had something that, with a little bit more verticality to it. But I kind of gotta make do with what I got right now. Oh, maybe this'll do.
There we go.
No, not really. The 1-3 at least is not that long of a stage.
Ooh, pretty.
Fuck.
It's so
Oh, it's
pretty.
a grappling. No, it's a auto scroller. My favorite.
Oh.
Yep, you gotta. It's an auto scroller. I immediately tried jumping, and that was a mistake.
Yeah, I'm not that. As soon as it's like, oh, you want me to? I thought I was supposed to
Oh, that's
grapple
a
like
waste
it's
of a
supposed to be
bomb.
like a stage where I'm supposed to grapple like across ships, but it's just one ship.
Yeah, that's only half the stage, though. Is the thing.
Good music.
Oh God.
Mhm.
All right. Well, where are we going here? This way? I think so. That looks like the exit. Just gonna... Right. Oh, fuck. I need to
And we're back
grapple.
in the desert now. Whoa, worm! No. What's it supposed to do there, video game?
You need to keep running to the right. The worm's gonna come back up, on the right
On
side.
the other side.
Yeah.
Oh, ooh, interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like that or not. It's clever. I'll give it that.
And this game does a lot of clever stuff. A lot of clever ways to kick your ass. Once you get past that section, though, you'll be on to the proper boss fight.
Yeah, now that I know the gimmick of the stage, it's not that bad.
It just catches you off guard the first time.
Yep.
It's the classic gotcha
is.
in games.
How many of these worms are there anyway? Ooh,
A lot.
fuck. There we go. Pirate attack.
The next stage, though, should just be the boss, and that's it.
Oh, son of a bitch.
It's time to fight worm.
I don't think I'm gonna make it that far.
That's
I'm
a
about to
big
time out.
worm. I have been eaten by the big worm. No, I have
Damn
not been
you.
eaten by the. I fell out.
Yeah.
I never fell
Time
out of
out.
the worm.
You can. You fall out the side of his mouth. Sides of his mouth.
Yeah, I do recall that being a possibility of something that could happen. Okay, so
I see a little child here.
that's what we're doing? Yeah, that's how we efficiently kill you. Worm has a lot of health, but
I think I might get a game over on this worm.
is that going to be a full game over for you?
Yep. We got what, 3 pips of health left?
Yeah, good luck.
1 pip of health left because the acid's now. Because the acid that I never noticed is hitting me, and I'm dead.
It doesn't
Oh, well.
it doesn't show up right away. You have to damage the boss enough before that shows up.
Over.
I'm on my last continue as well, so I'm going to be dying pretty soon here. Probably. But now that I know what I need to do for this up-and-coming section, maybe it won't be so bad.
Hey, I beat the boss.
Okay, it's going to continue to be bad. Yep, that's death.
I
Sure.
think I'm done.
You've had your fill of Turrican.
It's a fun game, but it kicked
It
my
is a very fun game.
Alright, let's
Red shot.
do grappling. Is that thing gonna try to launch fire on me? I don't trust it. Okay. Looks like it's safe. Oh, that one's not. Yep, that's a full game over for me. So I guess should I go ahead and mercy kill us for this game now then? Since a few of us have gotten full game overs.
Already full game over.
I'm going to assume
How's
everybody's...
everyone else faring?
I also got a game over.
All right.
Alright, so we're calling it then. I'm done. I beat my stage. I'm good.
You actually managed to beat the stage?
The one where the boss clinged onto the ceiling and tried to swipe at me.
Oh, you did the greatest boss. I thought you meant you beat the whole stage.
The 1-2 boss.
No,
Oh god,
Yeah,
what is this
yeah.
thing that Anon has on their screen? Is this just the
I'm not
attract
even
screen, or...?
playing. Yeah, it's just the attract screen.
Oh god, yeah, that looks like it would be trippy to try to do in-game.
Alright, so we're calling it then. We're mercy killing.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and mercy kill us here.
Alright,
Alright.
24:30.
Yep.
So, we're gonna take a minute break, and when we come back, we have the final game.
It's
Who
my
happens to be-
game!
Oh, fuck.
May God have mercy on our soul.
I feel like a kick in the balls.
Coming up next.
Oh my god,
good
Everyone's coming
lord!
up
I've
next!
seen the attract mode for the stage you taught the stage where it looks like you're going down the drain. Holy cow.
Yeah! Like, what the hell kind of shit is this?
For what?
So I'm looking for the reception for this game. Actually got pretty decent scores.
I
Game
need to see when that
rankings
Turrican collection is out.
77.87%. Game Fan 90.6 out of 100. IGN 7.5 out of 10.
Oh, the Turrican Flashback collection came out earlier this year.
Yeah, I did remember seeing a video about that. Anyway, break time is over, so it is time for the final game of the night. And, I feel like I am being pretty generous with this pick. A hybrid of genres of sorts is what we've got, today. And you may have actually seen this game a lot more recently than you think. And as to say, you might have seen this game in a certain direct that happened the other day. It's ActRaiser.
Did you mean to do this? Were you already gonna pick the ActRaiser? The director?
I settled on ActRaiser after the direct happened. And I'm like, hey, why don't I put in the SNES ActRaiser? Why not? And especially since I've heard from people that the ActRaiser remake isn't the best. I've heard mixed things on it. Even if I have not personally had the luxury of playing the remake yet.
I have not either. It's like apparently it's very different from the original.
Yeah.
That's like they've actually made the town building segments actually difficult.
Yeah, like with tower defense aspects to them. Hang on, I've got a review here from somebody in our Discord who was playing that and was not a huge fan of it. They were playing on Switch though as well, which meant that they also had to deal with the frame rate stuttering. Yeah, here we go. There's a part in Cassandra where it's supposed to be Boulder and it just looks like a giant rotating cookie.
See yeah, that's the weirdest thing about that game is those graphics look like they're digital, like they're sprites of 3D models, but like you know what, they look like Dungeon Dice Monster sprites. The characters in that game, where it's barely like they're shaped, they're human shaped, but they don't look human. I mean, it's not a bad thing, but anyway.
Is everybody set? 'Cause I've got us all up and running.
I'm ready.
Alright. Let me actually go ahead and reset. Accidentally hit the button. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. ActRaiser.
Woo! Mode 7.
Yeah, get ready for a bunch of Mode 7.
7.
Yeah, ActRaiser was still, like, regardless of how good or bad the remake is, it was one of those things where it was like, I did not expect to see this in the Direct. Like, I did not expect to see them bringing ActRaiser of all things back.
I mean, what Square Enix released that with Soul something. Was that them?
Soul Blazer?
Not Soul Blazer. They released like a ActRaiser like game last year, done by the Rock of Ages characters of all the Rock of Ages team of all people. And I've heard that one's not very good, so I'm sure they're like, we'll just bring back the original.
Alright, so if you haven't played ActRaiser before, first thing you're going to want to do is move your Skype house over Fillmore, and then go down to Fight in the menu, and hit Fight Monsters. And this is a, if you haven't played ActRaiser before, this is a genre mashup of platforming and city building.
Oh, SimCity versus fighting monsters.
The city building I don't think is that hard to learn compared with, a game that's entirely focused on city building, but the first step is platforming.
Okay, so it wasn't Square, it was Sega that published it, but it was called Soul Seraph. And yeah, it was done by the Rock of Ages team, and it was just ActRaiser. Apparently it wasn't that good.
The art style for the ActRaiser remake kind of reminds me of the art style for the new Ghosts and Goblins game. I don't know why.
I mean, like, that one's more painting-like. I still think the one for the new ActRaiser just still looks to me like some weird PS, like
the cookie is superimposed thingy.
What's up?
That you said? Oh, you said something about looks.
Something looks like a. There's something later on that looks like a giant rotating cookie. Which I haven't seen it, so I cannot confirm how accurate or inaccurate that description is.
I'm not picking that game up anytime, especially because it's $30. Like,
yeah, it's pretty expensive for a remake of a game that you. Well, they probably added more stuff to kind of make it a bit more fleshed out, or at least make it last a bit longer. Because, like, we raced ActRaiser not too long ago for Time Attack, and that game you can beat in like 2 hours in theory, roughly.
Yeah, this is one of the first games that I just like when I had an emulator, I played through it. It's not that long, especially when you get some of the more powerful magics later on.
Yeah.
Oh man, commit to a jump. Loving the music.
Evil Tree.
Yes.
I am.
ActRaiser is the one awesome.
I believe this is Yuzo Koshiro, the Streets of Rage composer.
Yeah, ActRaiser has pretty solid music. Alright, so I've gotten to the town building part.
I'm still in the first stage.
Yeah, same.
Same.
But each of the areas are basically going to follow a similar formula where it's, you gotta do a platforming section, and then you do a city building section, which will eventually lead you to the boss area. But the more city building you do, the stronger you'll make yourself, in the platforming sections.
I got a 1-up.
The heck, mosquitoes are attacking me.
Blue glowing
aren't
mosquitoes.
bees.
And it died. Good time.
Yep.
Fuck you.
Ow. Okay, I gotta remember entirely. Yeah, here we go. Building direction.
Ooh.
So let's get to building.
I can't tell if those are enemies or platforms. Both.
You can stand on the tree's hands if that's what you're asking.
Yeah, that kind of threw me off too.
Owie. They seem angry.
They are angry.
Why are they angry?
Wouldn't you be angry if something landed on your hands that you didn't want them to? That you didn't want it to?
Oh, fair enough. But why are they
stole
doing
their
this also?
cookies.
Oh my god. What the fuck are you? Get off of me.
Fillmore, Act 1 clear.
Ah, crap.
I'm on the boss fight.
Yeah, you gotta learn how to boss fight. You can't just completely damage race it. Kind of get a few hits in, then back off.
Yeah. Starting to figure that out.
God damn it. Son of a bitch.
Alright, let's go ahead and adjust our building direction a little bit. Oh, I can't do that just yet. Oh, I know it. Right, that's what I gotta do. I need to use lightning to destroy some trees.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to reload that. Because there's no way. Man. Oh shit! Nope.
Alright, now let's build down towards that. And the town continues to be under construction.
Oh, hey, a 1-up. Nice.
I beat the first boss.
Nice.
Nice.
I learned.
So now you can
I'm
get
way
to the
too
town building part.
impulsive, I think.
Your major objective in the town building sections is basically seal all the monster layers. Which will take a little bit of time to do, but once all of them are sealed, you should start being able to move into territory of taking on the boss of that area. But also pay attention to your population, because the higher your population, the higher your level will be. That's what dictates your level.
Oh, bugger.
Alright, well, there goes one of the monster layers.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead and seal that.
How the fuck do I go about burning bushes?
You use lightning for that.
Oh. What's lightning?
It's under miracles.
No, I know that, but I'm trying to figure out, like, what...
Like, what do you
God
mean?
damn it, I'm trying to figure out how to get out of this menu.
I'm trying to figure out how to hit this guy, the boss.
Are you still on stage 1?
Yeah.
You gotta hit
Don't feel
the
bad,
horse
I am
part.
too.
I got a what?
You gotta hit the horse part.
To answer your question, by the way, Tune, to get out of menus, you hit the Y button.
Oh, there, thank you. What are bushes symbolized by? Are they the bunch of trees, or are they just, like, the single trees?
Yeah, it's just the trees that you see. You can just burn them. Okay, let's
Oh,
start.
Jesus.
Let's start building in this direction next.
Damn it.
Congratulations, your level has increased. Oh. Please do not burn more of my buildings.
Bugger.
I'm gonna need to hit those spots with rain, or hopefully, maybe they'll just build over there. Yeah, there we go. Never mind.
Alright, let's go ahead and use lightning on go ahead and use it here. Keep burning stuff down.
Yeah, it kind of is.
Okay, I think I can use it to burn this down as well. Okay, nothing happened. So no, that can't be burned. It's literally just the small trees that I can burn down. Well, that I can still work with. Oh man, what do you have to tell me now? So the presence of magic power radiating from under the big rock. Okay.
Well, at least I found a strategy for fighting the first boss.
I'm still trying to figure it out.
Hit it a few times and back off. If you actually reach the your back end, it'll mainly try to spear you, but you can duck down.
And
Crouch
then
squash
once it
it.
gets to low health, it's gonna do a lot easier of an attack to dodge, which is the lightning move.
Crouch slash has
would
also
you
helped
like?
me a bit. Fucking leave my people be, you stupid bat. Like, I don't think we're gonna get super far into ActRaiser in 30 minutes. Like, at best, I'm expecting you might clear Fillmore.
I'm hoping I can.
Fuck. No! But
I'm assuming I have to direct the people, right?
yeah. Let's go ahead and... You basically select the building direction option, and you start moving towards the monster seals. And then once they get close to it, they'll seal the monster's lair. Okay, there's one monster lair left. And yeah, as you progress in that chapter, the people will build better homes over time, which will allow you to raise the population even more. And thus hit higher levels.
There we go. Okay.
It's fucking
I'm at
dragon,
one
dude.
Bar of life. That was a bit of a bum rush, but okay. We'll take it.
Okay, next, let me look at my offerings.
This music.
Alright, let's go ahead, now that we've done that, let's direct people to build in a different direction. We're gonna direct people to build across here with the hopes of sealing this last spot. Oh god, what are you doing? No, you die, please. Okay. Alright, keep building, please. Just keep building.
Hey, no. Bad. Get out here.
Your level is increased. Now your level is 3 and your HP are 10. Alright, we're getting close to this last circle.
Oh my god, I actually got it.
Nice.
With 2 health left. 2 bars of
Hey, still counts.
Oh.
That hint of using the cliff to your advantage definitely worked.
Alright, let's get this last place sealed off. There we go. That should be all the circles sealed. And yeah, this opens up the Act 2 of Fillmore.
So how do I get to city building?
You gotta
Yeah, so you
land
do.
in the town.
So hit your bottom face button. Move the cursor down to direct the people, and then building direction.
Okay.
Alright, let's go ahead and... Where's the thing? Turn to Sky Palace. Yes, I am ready, because it's time for Fillmore Act 2.
Over here.
As mentioned earlier, your objective is to seal all the monster circles.
Yep.
And you might want to do some more city building outside that before you go into the next fight, because the more you do, the higher level you'll be, and the easier of a time you're going to have fighting the boss of the area when that time comes. Let's do a little bit of exploring here. Uh-oh.
Fuck off, dragon.
Ow. Okay, maybe I should have at least gotten to another level. But we'll make our mistakes and roll with it.
Hey, they're running off with my people.
Yeah, you gotta make sure
Shoot him.
you gotta make sure you protect your people. Uh-oh. This is not gonna end well. Yep.
Okay, now how do I direct them to fight the monsters?
You just direct them over the circle that the monsters are coming from. They'll automatically seal it. They just gotta work their way towards it. But eventually they will get there, they'll seal the circle, and monsters should no longer show up from that circle.
God damn you. Fucking bats, man! Ah.
Okay, let's try going this way instead and see what happens. There we go. Nothing more. Oh, there we go. Door's open. Alright, on to the next part of,
Yo, dragon, can you fuck off?
of this place. Jump, jump, jump. Okay.
Can these guys actually build a bridge or no?
Not yet.
They learn that later on.
Yes.
Damn. Okay.
Eventually,
Man, I'm defenseless.
eventually you will get the ability to build bridges, and then you can seal that last circle that's over there.
I'm not wanting lightning, no.
Fun fact,
damn.
apparently the retro treatment set for this involves you doing a lot of bullshit very precisely.
I can
That's not
imagine.
surprising.
Because the road to try to like get maximum level and maximum population in this game is very precise, apparently.
Yeah.
Because it's based off of, like, I think, what score you get in the platforming sections. So the better you do, the better population you can have.
I didn't know that. I thought it was just based off of which type of houses were out in the field.
No. So if you don't... I recall this being talked about briefly, but, like, if you don't play well enough, you cannot possibly get, like, maximum population. But that's Act 2 cleared of Fillmore. So Fillmore is completely safe. I can either move on to the next area, or I can spend some time doing some more building and getting some additional levels before I move on to the next area.
Shit. Give me my peoples. I am sucking it.
I think that's all I can build in this area, so I'm gonna...
A rock, huh? Oh, fuck no. You fucking assholes.
We'll go ahead and build in that direction.
Let's do Act 2.
Yeah, I had a little bit of trouble with Act 2 just because I wasn't, like, as high level as I could be. But I'm gonna get some more experience before heading into the next platforming area.
I built out the entire town before I went in, so I don't know if I'm...
no.
You'll probably be
the best
okay
I
then.
can be, but I at least have the fireball.
Yeah, you got that over me. I didn't have a fireball for myself.
Yeah, the magic in this game, from what I remember, is pretty good.
Yeah, the star
just
rain I remember being pretty solid because that's kind of almost like a screen nuke. But we're gonna be waiting for a little while for people to build towns. How close am I even to the next level? I need 400 to hit the next level. Alright, well that should be at least manageable.
No, fuck off.
We're actually gonna change our building direction somewhat. Start directing it down in this general area. There's a lot of building that needs to be done.
Alright, time to fight the Minotaur. No, wait, no, more platforming.
Yeah, no, you gotta go through, I think the next screen is the Minotaur, though.
They said there was a giant rock they wanted me to hit with lightning.
Yeah, it's in the bottom right.
It's
And
a
that,
normal looking rock. It's a gray rock.
yeah,
Not the mountains.
that's pretty normal, but it's, just in the bottom right. 'Cause you can use your lightning to also destroy rocks.
Is this what they want me to hit?
Is that gonna be... Do I got... Oh, here we go. That puts me over 400, so I should get a level up here pretty shortly. Yep, there we go. Level increased. Now your level is 4. 700 is what I need to up my level again. I don't see that happening anytime soon, so I'm instead going to go ahead and move the Sky Palace to another area. We're gonna head to Bloodpool next.
The Minotaur! Ooh.
May luck be with you. They should have enough time to get through the Act 1 of Bloodpool.
There goes the Minotaur. And I got the Score Master achievement, whatever that is.
Nice.
Oh!
I do recall the boss of Bloodpool being a bit of a nuisance. Ow.
I like the city building aspect. It's really nice.
Yeah, it's a nice relaxing part, kind of as a break in between platforming sections.
Kind of makes me want to play a modern SimCity.
Yeah. For something like this.
And I think this is
Black
like
and
this,
white.
like the city building aspect is not like super advanced shit that you gotta know how to do. Like it's simple enough that you could probably like just pick it up pretty easily.
Yeah.
It's basically direct people, build shit. I'm not gonna get that apple, am I? Nope.
Fucking bats.
We got about 4 minutes left on the clock.
I'm just gonna be doing this for the remainder.
Nope, yeah.
The city building.
Fine, I will take the death. Well, city building does get you XP, because your experience bar in this game is basically just how high is
on your population.
Yeah, how high your population is. But the more progress you make in that area, the bigger houses you'll be able to make, and as a result, the higher population you'll be able to have, and you're just going to be able to have a big-ass city. Ah, fuck. I don't remember the best way to fight you. But I just remember you being fucking stupid to fight.
Angel booty. Oh, fuck no you ain't.
Yep, and you were just as stupid as I remembered you being. I might be
Why
able to...
didn't you give me the scroll earlier? I could have helped. Could have thrown more fireballs.
Here we go.
No! Oh no, my people drowned! Could you
That'll
fucking
happen.
not?
Alright, off to the next town.
Yeah, I believe the next one, if you're gonna go in sequence, is Bloodpool.
Hold on. Yeah, I just needed the town to... Can I just point out that it says your HP are 12?
Yeah, because your hit points are 12. Technically, it does grammatically make sense. You just don't think of it that way.
Fair. Yeah, the town is built now. Town's filled out, so I'm gonna head out.
This boss takes forever to kill.
Off to pool of blood.
Enjoy
Probably the last
Bloodpool.
thing I have to do before we end.
Yeah, because we're running pretty low on time at this point. Got like 90 seconds left on the clock.
Dwarves! Lizard men. Jams.
Weird concept. ActRaiser has good music.
Almost as if it's I would like to say it's Yuzo Koshiro.
Mm-hmm.
Streets of Rage, Train Odyssey, this game.
Oh, frick. There we go.
There we go. Boss is dead. Bloodpool Act 1 cleared. Ugh. And yeah, Bloodpool is going to start introducing a few other things you're going to have to do in city building, such as bringing out the sun to bring some water. Yeah, because of the marshlands. Use sunlight to dry up the marshlands.
Nice try, lizard man. Now give me that one up.
And time.
Yep, time. And that's all the games for this week. Let me go ahead and this over and go ahead and grab the list and post it, and we'll talk about our thoughts on some of these games. While I grab the list, first game of the night was Dune on Genesis.
I'm sorry, I don't like RTSs.
Yeah, that's basically my. That was basically my
I
opinion.
didn't
Brain
do
hurty.
really. Once I understood the controls, but
Yeah, once I
Yeah, it wasn't
understand
bad,
it,
but it's just,
list.
I just don't like RTSs. That's my big
Yeah.
issue. That's why, like, when I do my ranking, I'm not even gonna put it on my list because I don't think it's fair. Because I just don't like that genre. I don't think it's fair to that game because I don't like that genre.
I mean, a lot of the lists are basically just opinions anyway, so it's like,
Yeah, that's, like I already know that I hate that genre, so it's not fair to put it on a list with other games from other genres I don't like. That's just my opinion. That is part of my opinion. Is like, no, I don't feel like it's fair to put that on there
okay.
because I have a bias against. Anyway, I'm rambling
But yeah,
on long enough.
Point is RTS, so it's gonna be extremely hit or miss.
Yeah.
It made my brain hurt.
Game number 2 of the night, Aliens, Thanatos Encounter on Game Boy Color.
Interesting
Okay.
concept, and then I remembered it was, and then the game remembered.
And then you remember that.
Hey, remember I'm a licensed game.
Then you remember it was a
Yeah.
licensed Game Boy Color game, and then everything started to make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I hate though that you die and then you basically
lose
just
the
reset.
character.
Lose the. Well, I mean that by itself is like whatever, but it resets
That's
the
normal for an
stage.
Aliens game.
It resets the stage
Yeah.
is my problem.
Also, there's no indicator on where your quote-unquote lost party member is.
Yeah,
that would have been
there's-
easier to locate.
I'm expecting you have to go in a specific place, but who knows where the hell that is. Game number 3 of the night, Crayon Shin-chan or to Porpor.
Okay, that was fun.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Good
I,
puzzle game.
I would totally play that.
That was really intense and fun. Like I got lost in that game. Like it was just, I was just so intently just fucking playing. It's like I gotta beat this.
Easy to learn, very hard to master.
It's
Yes,
a fun game,
yes.
but I didn't expect what the fuck is up with it. Like the series
game or
in
the-
general.
Yeah.
Like the origin of it, yeah.
Yeah, it is a very bizarre game, but that's totally the kind of game that I would just play with a friend.
It's not the game.
Yeah.
Nick. It's the series.
Well, yes, that. But the game is also strange.
Oh yeah.
But
Yeah, but it was fun. It was an interesting
Yeah.
kind of spin on a puzzle game.
And we got to see something that was cut from the was cut later on.
yeah.
Mhm.
All right. Game number 4 of the night was Super Turrican 2. Opinions?
Fun, but it kicked my ass.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
Turrican.
Yeah, same. Like it was an interesting like Contra clone.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that game. Even if it was like really difficult. But it had
Yeah.
style, it had good music, it had everything.
Yeah, it was pretty decent.
Even had a grappling hook.
Yeah.
Wow.
There are no bad games with grappling hooks.
Oh,
I
no.
think.
There's probably
I guess
some.
maybe Jim Power.
Last game of the
Doesn't
night.
Jim Power have a grappling hook?
Jim Power does not have one as far as I recall. Last game of the night, ActRaiser.
If I played it more and got a better understanding of it, it actually wouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, I mean, like, I partially expected it to fall into the, not gonna be able to play the game enough to form a, good opinion on it sort of deal, but, I thought at 30 minutes you'd at least get some experiencing with the, platforming section as well as the city building section.
Yeah, it wasn't actually quite bad. It was an interesting concept.
Yeah. It's definitely two genres that you would not expect to do well together, and yet here we are.
Yeah, almost like a RTS city building with platforming involved.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
I mean, the RTS part, like, there's not too much in the way of, threats. It's mostly just the enemies that, show up from the circles that you're
Which can be
trying to see.
assholes
They can be jerks, yeah, but once you seal all of them, then there's just no danger. You're just building your town at that point in that area.
Yeah.
Alright, and lastly, rankings, starting with Anon.
Can I pass this on to Freezestar?
Sure. Freeze, how would you rank these?
All right, so like I said, I'm not gonna put
Dune.
on the list because that's just not fair. So at the bottom is gonna be Alien, then Crayon Shin-chan, then Super Turrican, then ActRaiser.
Alright. My list is going from worst to best. Dune at the bottom, then Aliens. Probably gonna say Super Turrican in the middle, and then Crayon Shin-chan, and then ActRaiser at the top. What about Dune?
Tough call. Dune at the bottom because my brain hurts. That requires too much thinking, and my one brain cell smelled like bacon. Next up was Aliens, Thanatos Encounter. That's a good way to make me that's a good way to put the fear of God in me. Those fucking aliens just coming over, trying to steal my eyes. God bless you, Cadet Jor-El. Honestly, next up, it's a switch up between either Crayon Shin-chan or Super Turrican 2. Crayon Shin-chan, fucking addictive puzzle method. It's tug of war, but you push instead. And then Super Turrican is just like Bionic Commando kind of meets Contra, but I kind of feel like I'd rather just play those two games rather than Super Turrican 2.
Alright.
And then of course we have ActRaiser because the music first off is fucking amazing and glorious. The fighting is not that bad. Granted, the committing to the jumps kind of throws me off a little bit, but I can get used to it over time. And of course, the city building. The city building is just fucking amazing. I love it.
Alrighty.
Cyanide.
Well, yeah, go ahead and do yours, and I'll read off what Anon's got in our list.
Okay. I would put Dune at the bottom. I'll go worst to best. So it would be Dune, and then it would be I would put Aliens. Then I would do Super Turrican, and then ActRaiser because it was actually pretty decent once you were able to get used to it. And then my best was actually Shin-chan. I just got lost into it. Was just having so much fun.
Okay. Non's list here, going from looks like this is best to worst, is ActRaiser, Crayon Shin-chan, Dune, Super Turrican 2, and Aliens at the bottom. And that is going to wrap things up for this week. So let me go ahead and throw up the stream end scene, and what have people got going on? Starting with Anon.
Not much really.
Just the usual hang around here.
Yeah.
Freezestar, what about you?
So tomorrow I should have a tournament match, I believe. Let me double check.
Yes, it is tomorrow.
Okay, let's make sure nothing had changed. So yeah, that should be around 7 my time. And then Sunday will be more return to Yakuza now that Swap Race is done. At least for now. And then Tuesday, the current playthrough is Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. Current Final Fantasy is Final Fantasy 13. You can watch those over on my channel.
Okay. Cyanide, what about you?
I got the PSP challenge going on my channel. Also, collabing with that is the RA stuff as well for retro achievements for those who are watching and didn't know. And then I am also working with Chosen Last on a relay race.
Ooh.
We're using the shuffler from Swap Race. So we're trying to get that going and get everything tested and get that up and running here shortly, hopefully within the next couple months.
Okay.
So,
Dune, what about
Not
you?
bad. I at some point have to do two things. Either I'm gonna have to start playing Psychonauts because that game looks interesting.
Do it.
Psychonauts is fun. Do it.
Which
I-
one?
I
Psychonauts
really
1 or 2?
I'm starting at 1.
Okay.
And then if I like 1 good enough, I'll probably buy a second one and play through that. But I do have a little bit of a project to work on in the near future, which I'm gonna. I'll keep it kind of secret for now because I've already explained it once. But
Alrighty. For me, Sunday at, I need to double check when, 7:30 p.m. I'm going to be part of the Arcade Pit Marathon. I'm going to be teamed up with the Maniacal Gamer to take on Kion and Flargra. And yeah, that's going to be a combo of players.
That'll
Oh,
be
boy.
interesting.
But the next stream over on my side here is going to be Tuesday when we're going to be starting up Ukulele. So I will see you for that. Bye, everybody.
I'm gonna host Mayo, who's currently playing Glover. So,
Oh god,
good-
yeah, I saw
good night,
Mayo was
everybody.
doing that.
That was a sub goal, and he reached it. And
Fucking
I'm gonna go with
Glover.
Mayo. See everyone tomorrow night, and then Sunday. Good night, everybody.
Bye.
have a good one.